Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final activity for the Asian Org Olympics 2023. My name is Nick. I am the professional director for SACE, and I'm here with my co-commentator, Abbas.
So,
And we have Brandon on the mic as well, representing ASA Ibu.
Yeah.
Yo, we got the suits on because we're not messing around. These players are not messing around, and neither are we.
exactly. This is a very professional.
So, as for our first game, the matchup will be Fizzu versus Jusa. Okay, and let's see the lineup. First, we have here Fizzu, Timmy, Justin, Nathan, Richmond, and Aaron. And I guess Aaron didn't submit his name, but I believe in game he is PP Isdu.
Oh, yep, that's
And the next, our second team playing in the first round for Valorant will be Jusa.
Jusa. So we have Jackie, Steven, Ricky, Luke, and Andy playing for Jusa.
Yep, and the players are already in the lobby, so I do believe we are going to be getting started soon. Well, that's if the teams are ready, and then actually, oh wait, did they discuss map yet? Wait. So we decided to make the map pick not just random, but we are going to let the two teams decide what map they want to play. And yeah, I believe Angel will be facilitating which team is going to play on what map, or which team is going to ban map. I believe there are 7 maps in the pool.
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
We're not
I know in tournament settings there are usually 7 maps in a pool, so that each team can ban 3 and you're left with 1. But I don't know if Valorant has more maps. Brandon, how many maps are there in Valorant?
There's like at least 7.
I think
not
Pro was taken out of the map pool, I believe.
You know what? We don't have restrictions like that. We actually put in all maps for this tournament.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
figured.
okay.
Okay,
So
got a bit of a
Some
bounty
competition.
placed on the head of Aaron PP is due by Jackie.
Jackie saying, "Aaron, I'm coming for you." Some drama brewing.
Okay, Fizzu gets first pick of map ban.
Will they choose? Find out.
Have you played with any of these players before?
I believe I have many times in the past.
Do you have anything to comment on about their styles of play?
Their styles of play. Now that's a good question. Now I'm not sure too much about their team comp since we have yet to see what map we will choose and therefore what agents they will choose. But from what I've seen, I believe some good players here.
I'm just gonna put us in because there's nothing happening on screen right now.
That's true.
I will say we are missing some players.
We are. I thought
Hello?
all teams
No,
are
we're
in
not
already.
missing
No?
players.
Oh, am I lagging?
Are you in the lobby? You're in the lobby, right?
I am
Yeah.
in the lobby.
There are 10 players.
Huh?
There are 5 attackers and 5 defenders and 4
Okay.
observers.
Okay, never mind. I don't know why I don't see everybody, but okay.
Okay, Brendan, you can quit out and come back in. I'll reinvite you.
Alright.
Guys, remember to stay hydrated. It's gonna be a very intense match. Lots of sweating maybe involved.
Did I just reject it by accident?
No, this is him. Can't invite him because he's there.
What?
Oh, just make the party open.
Wait,
I'm not the leader.
Who's the leader? Wait.
Angel.
Yo, let me type in the chat for you. Where's
Wait.
the party chat?
Wait, no. I don't think we should make it.
Oh,
open.
actually,
I think actually
Make
forgot.
it open real quick. Do it real quick. Oh,
Okay. Just say so Brendan can join. Okay, Brendan, it is open.
Okay, I am in.
Nice. Okay, so Fizzu has banned. Oh no, I'm looking at the bans now. Fizzu bans first, and they banned Pearl. Juica has banned Breeze. Fizzu has banned Fracture. Juice has banned Icebox.
Wait, we should let Angel make us the.
It doesn't matter. No, I told
So we
them to
can
set it up.
Oh,
It's
okay,
fine. And Haven.
Oh, Haven has been banned next.
I feel like we should probably pull up the list of maps so
Yeah.
we know what's actually
That's why I
available.
want to be party leader so we can see.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him.
No. Because then we have to do stuff. And no, because Angel can just start the game whenever both teams are ready.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be lazy. I was just trying to make things efficient here.
Oh, I thought you meant. Okay, never mind. I just realized it's.
Yeah. He has the power to start all the
She has the
the
power.
maps, or all the games and stuff.
Lotus has been banned by. And Split has been banned next.
Wait,
isn't
I don't
that
even know what that
wait,
means. I
isn't
don't know
that
how many maps there
Wait,
are,
I'm-
man.
I feel like they've banned every single map. Now what do we play? We gotta play in the firing
There's
range, I
like
believe.
2 maps. Oh, last
Oh, Juica,
map.
last map to banned? What shall it be? How many bans?
I looked for pictures and they weren't updated. Okay, so there's
The range?
No.
Did they ban the range?
Bind?
Oh, Bind has been banned.
one, two,
So they
three,
banned
four,
then-
five,
did they ban
6,
Haven?
7, 8, 9. There are 9
Yes.
maps,
9 maps.
so each team should have 4 bans.
So the map is a set.
Oh, the map
The
is
map
a set.
is a
That's
set.
what we've already
Okay.
been on this whole time.
She just knew.
Universe works various ways.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Alright, Fizzu.
Fizzu choose a side.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So the team that bans first will have their side chosen, and the team that didn't get the first ban will choose to attack or defend first.
Exactly.
Okay, they are attackers.
And Fizzu opts to attack first.
Alright. Just as they are right now. Alright. So I believe that's all for the pregame.
Oh, a little bit of
Oh,
love
little
talks
love
in the chat. Alright, I think
Lots of love happening.
both
in the
teams
chat
are
right
ready.
now.
We'll be heading into our first game. Fizzu versus Juica.
On
On
Ascent.
Ascent. Actually,
Gamers are ready.
let me pull up my games that we can later know who's playing on which
Hmm.
side. I don't know how big I need to make this, so we'll
Let's
figure
do
it out
it
as we
next
go.
time. Oh. Alright.
Okay, defender. Fizzu's attacking
Alright.
first, right? So they're on the
Fizzu
right.
is attacking first. So we have Fizzu on the right. Looks like. Wait, are they locked in?
No, they're just hovering.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I will take us off the screen. Goodbye.
Oh, no.
Alright, I think my game might be. Oh,
Are you in
my game is slow.
Oh, no.
You'll have to give me a sec.
Right.
I only just loaded in.
Brandon seems to be having a few technical difficulties, but
Just a
Hopefully
little
our
bit.
players don't have technical difficulties, and it is just Brandon.
yeah. Well, I hope Brandon also doesn't have any. Oh, it looks like Urkel.
Immediately, okay, not immediately, but has locked in the Reyna.
The Killjoy also.
Killjoy.
locked in.
Oh, Fizzu has
Oh.
already their entire lineup figured out. And
Very, very interesting team comp for Fizzu. We have Killjoy, Omen, Sova, Reyna, and Jet.
I
playing
feel
for
this
Fizzu.
is a pretty standard team comp, and I
Very
do think
standard.
that these agents work pretty well on Ascent. The smokes are really important for blocking out those long sight angles in mid, around especially.
And
Uh,
Sova's intel is very important on this map
mhm.
as well.
Kill-
That's very good for
yeah.
his arrows.
Killjoy
Select
can set
your
up really
agent.
well on B site on defense, and can lock down some of the flanks on around the map. And 2 duelists able to hopefully open the site up for the side of Fizzu, so that get those plants down on their first attacking phase.
Oh, and on the defender's side for Juso, we have
Also a Killjoy.
another Killjoy, another Omen as well. But looks like the two duelist to choose are Phoenix and Raze instead of Reyna and Jet.
I think Raze will be a pretty key player once they do get on the attacking side, and actually also for retakes as well. She is able to use the double blast pack to just burst out onto site and get a lot of distraction in while the rest of the team pushes up.
Seems as if the defending side does not have any intel.
Yeah, players are in.
Yep. Oh, that's worked. Okay. Into the first game. Looking at the buys, we have mostly ghosts on the side of the attacking side, which makes a lot of sense considering the long sight angles, especially around mid. But they do seem to be posturing towards A, and those ghosts will be really good at getting those long range headshot one shots, especially seeing as there's not that much armor on the defending side.
Right.
Still in sight.
The Reyna goes in immediately. Oh my god!
Immediately on Omen.
First on to site. Closing the doorway.
Okay, I think it's blind, but the bomb seems to be going down the smokes just a little bit too strong to watch the segment.
Almost immediately here. Got the bomb down.
Found them. Alarm bot down.
Planted for
Duel coming in the back. Oh!
One enemy remaining.
Oh, last one in heaven.
Gets out using the Reyna
1v2.
abilities, and the flash goes out. Running out of time.
Oh, dark, not going anywhere.
You start pushing out,
will
but there's
Sky be able to get 2 picks here?
a crossfire set up. Not able to get the kill.
Oh. And he runs at him with the
Attackers
shorty.
won the first round.
Richmond playing very well around his abilities there, able to stay and isolate the 1v1s. Oh, I forgot the kill feed is in the top right. Okay, let me move my thing. I guess is there anything in the bottom right?
No. That's the gun.
Okay.
Make it.
Turret
I
out.
think that's usually where. Okay. Sorry for blocking.
Hawk out.
Like the actors on this side are playing split between B side and A side. Oh, one hit. Backing it.
Cover going out.
Oh. And the disrespect.
Oh
Oh my god.
Has to he takes out the knife.
Not the
I don't think this is like CS:GO where the
Let's blow them over.
weapon you use to kill the enemy counts towards the amount of money you get from the kill, right?
No,
So
I do not believe so.
that is purely an act of desperation.
A
Running out of
successful act of
bullets
desperation.
on the pistol.
Very impressive.
Here.
Now we go into the first buy round.
Looks like both teams are. Oh, actually, looks like the.
Yeah, the attacking side saved the guns from the previous rounds,
Hmm.
so they do not have full utility and full. They do have full guns. The defending side does not have full utility. Some of them have half armor.
Hackers going full A.
Omen tagged by the server.
Gets tagged up to the wall. Jet goes in immediately.
They have control of the site already. Let's see if they can keep control.
Grenade. One down.
Players going down. That's right.
Oh, the silver lineup.
Guardian. And there's 2 left to defend site from 4.
And they're coming down. All angles.
1 versus.
Very good
No,
angles
two
here.
versus
Oh,
three.
getting their picks.
One enemy remaining.
1v2.
Oh,
And the running gun!
The running gun for the win.
God.
The attackers win the 3rd round.
In a 2 versus 4 anti-retake scenario with limited guns, and that is going to put Vizu in a really good position as they have really good control of their economy, while the defenders on Jusa have to have a little bit of a scrappy buy here.
The defenders buying a Marshall, a Spectre, and a Stinger. Oh, yeah. 2 Spectres, a Stinger, and a Marshall. And a Ghost. Not a very good buy round for them relative to what the attackers have. But let's see what happens. Omen double TPing towards A site through mid.
Very aggressive plays on the offense side as Killjoy rotates back up to A. Jet immediately goes on to site, but site's clear.
Oh, that's a pick. 2 picks. A site seems to be very clear now. Will they be able to take retake?
It's a very difficult retake as they only have SMGs left. They are going for it.
Oh!
That's done. My ultimate's
Okay.
ready.
Defenders got 1 pick.
Somebody out.
And
4v3.
the blue flag goes into the closed door. You hate to see it. And
Oh, they break the door.
the Sova is so ready for it.
Running it back immediately dies.
But that is intel on where the...
Finds his own teammate.
Flash is not good. He'll flash
Blind-
that
oh,
full
blind-
blind, but the
yeah.
smoke goes down. He gets out
Both
of
players
harm.
blinded.
Be fast.
Unexpected.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Also hit him and die.
Attackers have won yet again for their 4th round in a row. A site seems to be the best site.
They have not gone B a single time, and it doesn't seem like Dusa are willing to take any gambles on stacking on B or stacking on A site. Maybe they will this round, but
Looks like they're leaving Killjoy to solo defend B and stacking A with the other 4.
the half buy from Juzo last round is going to put their economy pretty far behind. They aren't going to be able to full buy this round, when otherwise, if they full saved, they might have been able to.
See what happens.
Stacking A this round.
Oh, a good
Kill this.
silver arrow. A lot of
No,
You should run.
the judge not doing anything.
The Killjoy ult. Looks like all the attackers seem to be pushing out of sight now, but they cannot retake since the Killjoy ult is stopping them. Shots to the smoke.
Spike
Same goes
planted.
off, not able to find one, but Pig's going on the way of the defenders. 3 versus 3 retake.
Oh, hitting a little bit of damage through heaven underneath.
1v3. Oh, spotted.
Turrets destroyed.
Cool.
No more
One pick.
Double
Sova.
pick is good for 1.
One enemy
2
remaining.
picks,
Another.
1 more.
Last
Last
one's
player
done.
standing.
1v1. Let's see what happens.
Running and gunning
The
again.
volley gun again! He has 6 bullets!
Oh,
Able to
and
kill
he
him.
moved.
gets it.
And the first successful round from the defenders there.
Guy with the end clutch. 6 bullets remaining.
And Richmond
That's
getting
a big
punished there
mistake.
for his running gun shenanigans. Again, I apologize for the graphics. I will make them smaller and move them. Yeah, I think it's important if I put the credits on these players. So as long as I keep the loadouts on screen, I think it's fine. Yeah.
That looks
Okay.
good.
And attackers again looking towards A. They are sticking to what has worked. I mean, it didn't work last time, but
Oh.
actually,
Placing
okay,
a lock out.
maybe going for a B hit, and we actually see 3
Deploying
defenders
Looks like
stacking
defenders
around
have
B.
predicted the attackers.
A little bit of a
Amazing.
soul read.
Enemy.
One
Pick.
almost
They
2.
traded.
It was a mid to B split. Silva still waits in B main.
Oh, raise ult.
coming out.
Ults preemptively. No one's walking out though.
Oh,
into
Reyna
market.
hit large amount of damage.
Huge damage onto Reyna,
But she is in her
they
ult,
don't
so
know
she
that
gets-
they don't know she's hit. And if she
Coming
gets a kill
out.
here, she'll be able to
Spikes
heal
down.
up.
Oh,
Spike
Does
down.
get the kill and does get the healing.
Only one more defender on site.
The bomb is down on in the middle of
he
B.
is.
Oh, Killjoy walks up, tries to go to mid, but Omen was waiting for her.
player
triple
standing.
trade.
Last one. One side.
They don't know.
Can he clutch it?
It's really hard. Doesn't know where to look.
Attackers win the 5th round.
4K from Lorena after getting taken down to 15 HP. Really unfortunate for Juicer there.
Brilliant
Dude,
picks,
on a
brilliant
roll
picks.
right now.
Good trades happening all around.
And that has been a successful B take as well from the attackers on Physio.
Right here.
Yeah.
Looks like the attackers are gonna try to hit A again.
Right here.
And the
Hey, what
defenders
works?
are having a bit more of a setup around A this round.
Scanning ahead.
Teams are ready for it, but this dude's just gonna walk in without stopping.
Early smoke. Will they go in?
That's them to say, and they give up sight. They're planning on the 5 versus 5 retake, but there's a shotgun waiting for the attackers to push up.
Directly in heaven.
I only get out, but don't get much.
Pushes Omen off the heaven. No longer.
Defender Killjoy comes out. That could be huge.
Oh my.
I don't think they have the
It
resources.
covers all of sight.
I don't think
They
the
don't-
resources.
Or is broken.
Yeah, they're pushing up. They're trying for a really unfortunate time to reload. And the Killjoy ultimate is destroyed. The Omen tried to rotate around to try and help defend it maybe, but it's a little too late.
Last
Oh, no.
player
It's
standing.
1v3 for the defenders. Let's see if
Double team against them. That is round 6 for the attackers on Fizdu.
so far Fizzy seems to be controlling the first half.
Yeah, very commandingly.
With six wins and only one single loss on this side.
And the Omen on Fizdu is just continuing to buy these judges, and it's doing a lot of work. They know that the economy on Chusa is low once again on this round, so he really isn't as threatened by the guns on the defending side.
Looks like Fizdu is about to do a default. Not stacking A this round.
Chusa hasn't really been pushing up on their defense though. Even no long rotates around onto the attacking
Shadows
side
traveling.
for the retakes.
Oh, I believe for the first time they're mid as they
Bomb buddy out. Get out of my way.
Get over
There's
coming
a
out.
dink on him, but not taken down, and the rest of the defenders are around B site as all
control
5
over tree
members.
room,
Ovid with the
You
judge.
should run.
control over heaven as well. Let's see if they can go.
Jojo goes out, but
Oh, only one more minute to jet.
Zoned out. What can they do?
Ooh, the dink with the smoke. Oh my god.
the one knife just throws a blind knife.
Oh, keep it behind them.
Flawless.
Flawless round there. Pistu as they commandingly take a 7-1 lead.
Do you think they'll be able to keep this lead in the next half?
I think so. I think the adaptations from them are just too strong. They know that they aren't getting punished. They aren't seeing any rotates around behind them, so they just have to look towards the defender entrances on these sites, and they've been able to lock down those aim duels.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you there.
A bit of a stack coming out onto A, but it's not going to be effective if Sky can't get these opening picks here. Oh, the blind goes out. The
blind?
preemptive blind. They were expecting a bit of a hold.
And the other pyramid blind
Blind.
to push them back a little bit.
And there's only one person on site, Phoenix. And he does have his ultimate. He could go.
Oh, Omen
Omen
TP'd
Omen
into
team,
his
he's
own
in
smoke.
right. He didn't see him.
Yes, one.
He didn't
Is he
see
playing 4x3? No.
Running
Oh
in.
my
I don't.
God.
No, I don't. That doesn't even. That's not even thinking of it. He just didn't know.
Omen got a little greedy there.
Rated.
Pushed out a little too far. And
Door
faced
goes
his
down.
consequences.
Sky gets taken out. There's a.
Down to a 4v2.
Last player
Doesn't
One
work
standing.
anymore.
with the dink. But
That's one.
was traded out ultimately. I win.
1 versus 3 retake. And
Oh my god.
the double
The
peek.
double.
There's just not a lot you can do there unless you are expecting it. Maybe you could have isolated those 1v1s, but still, regardless, would have been insanely hard.
Respectable effort though.
And another, well, not the kind of buy that you want to have in the game ever.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they.
You can see shotguns, specters, and a ghost.
I don't know. At this point, I feel like they should start committing to some full saves and just try to get 5 versus 5 full buy rounds because we see the Phoenix here has a Vandal in full armor, but nobody on his team.
Reyna on the attacking side buying an Odin.
Raining
guy
only with
doesn't
ult.
get the first
Oh my god! Almost
One
gets the kill.
health.
Almost gets the kill.
One health
Yeah,
on
one more
Sky.
bullet would have done it.
Oh, Omen got greedy,
But-
but the trade was done.
Straight all around.
Seems like they have control of sight.
What a time.
But
Spike
Oh.
planted.
I think they have.
Is
Oh, it doesn't get
alive.
denied.
Saved. Oh,
Okay, and suddenly this is a doable 2v2.
this is
But
winnable
Reyna has
situation.
eyes. But where's the heaven peak? Not in time.
One enemy
And
remaining.
then where's the double? The only with the opening on sight.
Oh,
And
Ah,
yeah,
sadly, they weren't coordinated enough to take the Reyna down.
yeah. If they got the double peak there, A main was smoked off, and Soba had no sight lines to trade back. So unfortunate turn of events there, as the Omen ultimate is not as effective.
Phase 2 up, 9-1. Ken Jusa, bring it back.
Let's see.
The Reyna looking really strong. 19-2.
You know, it's take a look a bit at the kills. The duelists, of course, the agents you'd expect to see at the top of the leaderboard, but they are just going in, taking these sites, and on the entry, you don't necessarily need to get the picks, but if you do, that is
You should
really
run.
what you're looking
It
for.
seems that the attackers are hard committing to A.
Killjoy goes out.
That
Dash
dash
it,
on.
fall down, gets the kill
Still
still.
gets the kill.
Those are ultimate used.
Oh, Reyna spraying through heaven.
Spike
Getting a
planted.
little bit of damage.
Moving
And the
infantry.
ultimate comes out. He's looking around for it. Doesn't know where they are.
Oh,
He puts it away.
He puts it away. Gets the kill.
He had time to take it back
Use
out, but he didn't
He
switch.
doesn't even need it.
Oh, gets the thing.
One enemy
Headshot.
remaining.
Looks like the defenders.
The last person alive is a
Why
Soba.
not?
He's all the way in the back. They don't know. They need to rush him.
One
Oh,
enemy
gets
remaining.
one
But
pick.
you get
Gets two picks. He clutches it out with his ultimate. Oh my god. The smiley face at the end.
The
You
Phoenix
lost
had
round
the
before the
Phoenix had
switch.
the right idea, but he just really unfortunately got caught in those souls and just he had a lot of health too. He could have tanked one, but not able to tank two.
Oh my god. I haven't seen a play like that in a long time.
That was excellently executed from the Soba. I don't believe he used his ultimate at any point before that, so he was really saving
Saving
that
up that very
for
moment.
that very retake scenario. And now, look at this. 5 players are stacked on A site expecting an A hit, and
They
they
finally hit B.
They have predicted
they
incorrectly.
know that the Omen smokes have gone out onto B, so they know that the soul read was not there.
Oh,
as
one of the defenders.
Killjoy gets a pick on the
taking a pick.
rotator. Omen's waiting.
Full
I think he
control
heard a
of-
footstep. Does he
Is he gonna
know?
get the pick? Is Omen gonna get the pick? Oh, he gets the pick on Phoenix.
As the defenders push up now that they have the numbers advantage.
Oh, Omen trying to do an Omen play.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Clean, precise headshots.
One more defender. Will he be able to-
They're going for the knife.
Oh, they're going for the knife. They get the knife.
Oh,
They get the knife on
Disrespect.
Killjoy.
They had nothing to lose as this is the last round of the half. Jusa has only won
Switching
one
sides.
single round. as
11
Fizzu goes
v1
up.
on Fizdu's side. Fizdu completely dominating the scene here.
That scoreboard
Switching sides. Do
It's
they,
all
they
green.
do have a chance.
looking like my wallet.
They're looking like my. Oh my god.
And
Brandon, do you think that Jusa has a chance here?
They did switch sides. This is a mix-up. It is possible for another round.
and look at this.
They are
5-man
celebrating each other.
defense.
5-man defense.
Fizzu is just absolutely reading them like a book right now. And they are completely prepared for this.
Let's see what guns they have here. All shorties on the
All
defending side,
shorties.
besides one ghost. Let's see if they can get some picks here.
Now the weakness of the shorties, then you only have 2 bullets before you need to reload. But if you have 3 of them behind you,
Oh my god! Let's see how the rush goes.
Looks like the defenders are not in a good state already.
the gamble did not pay off.
The Omen
could've
blind
just-
jet dash gamble was not successful.
They could have waited for a push, but they decided to go out and ultimately they're punished for it.
Defenders did mid. Slowly
Attackers-
making their way
Sky
A.
looks to be lurking towards A site.
Yeah, attackers have not gotten hasty. They're looking for more of a default as the Sky inches over towards A, but I
They're
think
even
out.
spotted mid.
Now Sky's creeping up A, as there are two defenders here. As they predict the rotate, they think that because they took so long, surely they've rotated, and they're correct in that
Still coming
assumption.
up cat.
But he does.
Oh, he what a pick! What a pick! Was not
well-
watching your flank.
Well rewarded for walking all the way down. Did not get the
One
information,
enemy
but
remaining.
had the aim. The
A
aim ready.
1v5 now.
With the shorty, can he
Is
get
it possible? Omen with the shorty. Will he be able to get at least a couple picks here?
They have an alarm bot in place, so he won't be able to get up that far without them not knowing. The door is closed as well.
But
He's
the alarm
walking
bot
towards
is
the alarm
right
bot.
here.
They know.
Oh,
he's
tanked it.
Gets hit by it, but the door is still closed, and Yusa not willing to take any
Gets
risk
him
here.
behind him. Does he get it?
Oh.
He doesn't.
A flawless round by the attackers.
They have their second round.
Definitely a bit of arrogance on the side of the defenders, Fizdu, but
And they use his
do
momentum.
force into this next round. They're
I
trying to
don't think
win.
they have a choice.
They're trying to win again to match point. No. The
Oh,
attackers
the
fought,
attackers are.
but the
also
defenders
forcing, yes.
are forcing up instead of opting for a full save here.
Taking a gamble here. If they win this round, they're basically guaranteed winning the entire match.
Yeah, or they could tie and go to overtime. You know, I mean, that
Or
is a
that-
possibility.
I mean, that is true. See what happens. Looks like the attackers pushing towards B here, but playing back.
They drone out.
Enemy tag.
The default, they're waiting for it, and we see in Ares on the side of the Sky. Now they know that they probably have some guns on them.
They're still playing very far back.
Killjoy's pushed up,
Putting in lobby.
but they spotted with the turret. The
One
attackers
Razor could kill them all.
not spread out at all here, giving Busy full control of the map.
Looks like they're trying to get some mid control here.
Think onto the Killjoy.
They might be successful with that dink, as Killjoy might not play as far
They're
forward.
pushing up, but they're watching. They're totally ready for it. Gets a tag, but no
Oh.
kill.
Still towards B.
Timing,
Oh, they did it.
timing was unfortunate. The dash right now, so he just went for the dash, but
At that very moment is when they peeked out. Oh, wow.
They're sprinting over.
Looks like the attackers have full mid control now.
Bond is ready for the push mid.
30
Like the turret
seconds
is going
left.
out, just in case that does happen.
Seems like Fizzu's Reyna is waiting for this turret. Oh. Waiting for the
They're
smoke.
Yeah, they're
looking for a
coming
kill
up
there,
A.
but all they get is a turret. And
Coming up the way.
Corner check.
Oh,
No!
what a play. Covering every name.
checking the corners.
Rushing into
They
A.
now have full control over A, planting the bomb.
10 seconds left. Spike
Right
planted.
behind generator.
Here.
Omen coming
Some
behind.
crossfire set
flanking
up, but
all the
low
way
health on the
through.
side of the attackers, but the Sky will heal them up to 100.
Found
Oh, what a crossfire, but gets a pick. Gets a pick.
I can't believe he got one just from that jumping, what was that, the jumping stinger?
The jumping
Unbelievable.
stinger. That's what the stinger
In
can
main.
If that was me, I would be molding.
do. Oh. Oh,
Quiet
gets a pick
now.
behind generator.
One enemy remaining.
One
No,
more
it gets
underhead.
killed.
No way,
They get the
2
pick.
kills with a shorty!
Oh, and they get the kill.
Yeah.
The defenders have won their 12th round.
An unlikely retake, but the double shorty, 2 shots, 2 kills.
A little bit of disrespect on the defender's side here.
Match point.
Gun here.
Match point.
Let's see if they can close this round out and win the match.
Looking like another stack to B for the attackers.
Placing sentry.
I will be their nightmare.
Okay, and this is match point here for Fizzu. If they can defend for one more round, that will be game.
They are fighting mid.
Some early damage going out onto the attacking Killjoy. Gonna get healed up, but we'll be missing that 50 armor. Gets healed up. Doesn't get the hit. Doesn't get
Only
the hit
loses
either.
1 health. And that's only Oh, he gets the pick on TV.
Dashes out immediately.
Spike down
Another
B.
one back.
The attackers seem to have.
Wait, but look at the Omen. He's walking all the way around, but he has
3v3,
a shotgun,
what can he do?
and that's a pretty long sight line for him to be able to contest.
Let's see if he can sneak up behind some of these attackers here.
The attackers are pushing onto B now.
This
Making
is his
their way
perfect
up.
opportunity to push out, but he is. Attackers have control. Oh
No.
no, they don't. Bomb is
Spike
down.
down
In a
B.
very horrible position.
Yeah,
behind
and
them,
they are
they don't
waiting
know
for the
it.
push from behind. They have
Player
one,
standing.
2v1.
but
30
he has
seconds
a
left.
Marshall.
Sniping.
He's trying to knife.
There's guns on the ground,
Oh,
but
there's
there's
two. They get
And they knifed him.
Defenders win.
wins their first match
a very decisive 13-2 victory.
with a very decisive ending as well. 2 knives versus a pistol.
Yeah, there were guns on the ground there available to be picked up, but the awareness was not quite there, and that will be Fizzu closing out the game. A star performance from the duelists on the Fizzu side, and I think they're going to be feeling pretty good going into their next match, whether it be the semifinals or grand finals.
Coming up next,
GG.
Ascend
Okay.
versus ASA. Spicy match.
AS.
Sen versus ASA will be the next match of today. We are going to allow them to create the game lobby, and thoughts about that game? I mean,
I was not expecting.
I
such
was
a-
not expecting Fizzu to come out swinging so hard.
Yeah,
They kind of went
And
crazy.
and they
Same
connected every
here.
blow. They won. What was it? A 12 versus 2 match, like round lineup there. Or no, 12.
What?
Oh no, there's 13.
It was, yes,
13 rounds won
the
on
final
Fizzu
score was
side, 2 rounds
13-2.
won on Juice's.
Mm-hmm.
What? Yes, there are face cams. That is right, Kiki.
Yeah, we showed up. We're not playing around. We're dressed up because we knew that these games were going to be exciting. And although the scoreline would tell you otherwise, there were some very exciting back and forth moments during that game.
And a lot more nice than I expected.
a
A lot more nice than I possibly would have expected in the tournament setting.
But
Wow.
going into the future rounds, I think some of the other teams will be punishing Fizzu if they keep on going for these arrogant plays. I mean, there's no other way to describe it.
Fizzu may be humbled in a future match. I'll just have to say that much. But we
shall
will have
see.
to wait and
Shall
see.
Okay.
That's right.
And I guess
This is a
while we are
professional match.
waiting, we can get into team rosters for the next game. We just make sure to have the right teams lined up. So it is Ascend versus ASA.
That is right. So, on ASA's team, we have Alan, Andy, Ung, Vish, and Edric.
I think that says Vin
Vin. Oh yeah, Vin.
and Edric. And then for our other team, our next team, on Ascend, we have Andy, Tony, Albert, Jack, and Jason. And I don't know any of these players. I don't know what I was about to say.
I have not really seen any of them play in a match before, so it'll be just as much of this for me as it was for you.
So I do know that Edric is global elite in CS:GO.
What? He's global.
He is
elite.
global elite.
Let's see how those skills translate to Valorant.
Will they be able to translate? If he plays KO, I believe they might.
Brandon, what are your thoughts on the skill transferring from CS:GO to Valorant?
You know, I will say there is some gunplay that transfers over. However, Valorant's just a completely different game.
I have to agree with you there. A lot of CSGO veterans have made their switch over to Valorant throughout the years, but it seems as if the skills don't always line up. Although Valorant is a gun
They are both tactical shooters, yes.
tactical shooter.
I think one of the biggest things from CS:GO that has gone is the long sprays. Usually once you get into those long sprays, it just is completely out of your control, and it's really hard to get spray transfers just
As
in
opposed
general.
to CSGO,
Yeah.
where the spray patterns are very, very set.
They're much more predictable. They
Yes.
are still a little random, but they are
A little-
much more
a little bit,
predictable.
right,
Yeah, and of course the abilities are the other thing that really
Yes.
separates the two games. Utility usage is of course very important in CS:GO, but you have pretty much all the resources available to you at any time in the game. Meanwhile, in Valorant, you are kind of set to your designated role.
Very true. We'll see how the CS:GO veterans will make their mark in this Valorant game.
Just pulling up the graphics for our next game. I don't think the party or the lobby is.
The players don't seem to be ready yet.
The players are starting to fill into the lobby, so the game should be starting pretty soon. Yeah,
For the team.
yeah, I am on it.
And
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, here we are,
Here
back
we
in the
are.
lobby screen again, as we will soon get into the map pick ban phase once the team is ready.
players are still joining in. Seems looks like the vendors here, which that ASA, right?
Yes,
Seem to have matched all their player cards though.
I think
With respect to Pride Month,
they are looking quite cool with their
very
matching
cool.
icons. I think Fizzu in League of Legends also had matching player icons, but have not seen any team coordination like that from other teams. So that's how you know the team spirit is good.
Exactly, exactly. You know that their coordination will be impeccable.
In game, well, I mean, we'll see about that. We have no idea yet. I hope
it's
to
just
see
a prediction on
some
that.
coordinated team play today. Okay. And still waiting. Okay, Brandon, can you tell me about some of the most hated maps in Valorant, in your opinion?
You know, I will say I actually like all maps.
That's rare.
I cannot
You're a
say
different
the
breed.
same. You are
You're
different for
different.
that.
um, you know, I will say
Hit the Twitch.
Yeah.
what are your predictions for this match? Who do you think will come out on top?
I have no knowledge about either of these lineups, but Ascent has come out to play. Certainly with League of Legends, they put together a very well-rounded team roster for League of Legends, and they did even win the grand finals with a sub player standing in. so-
Congratulations to them, by the way. But Valorant is a very different game, and so maybe there will be a very different winner.
I thought I invited the wrong person by accident. I was just double checking.
Oh my.
That is the correct player.
All right.
Do you have any least favorite maps?
Least favorite maps?
Yeah.
Well, I have yet to play on Lotus, but I've
Yeah.
heard very, very bad things about
I
it.
expect to see not a lot of those. Is that the one with the revolving doors?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
did watch one 10-man played on that, I think about a week ago, and those revolving doors definitely made things a little bit weird.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen gameplay of it, and yeah.
but you're not gonna, you don't want to experience firsthand.
I
yeah, honestly.
have yet to.
I
That's
feel
all
you.
I'll say. That's
I
all I'll
feel you.
say. But personally, I say my least favorite map, Icebox. Icebox, I have to say.
Any particular reasons for that?
Way too many long angles. The map is entirely. So, in the very first times that an attacker and defender would see each other,
Mm-hmm.
more than likely it'll be down extremely long angles.
Right.
So on both A side and B side, they're extremely long. So like the corridor going onto site? I think A site's the one with the.
A side's the one with the like metal boxes.
Both sides have middle.
No,
The
no.
one
B side is the one that's inside.
Okay, okay. The
Yeah.
outside one is A side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that
No,
one.
it's the other way around.
Wait. My bad.
Misinformation being
My
spread
bad.
on Sace's Twitch
I
channel
don't
today.
play this game that much, okay? My bad. This is why we have the expert on the call.
Ay, that's right, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. So personally, I mean, I'm an Omen main, so I can control those long angles with my smokes. But even then, can't say I like it.
And all
Can't
those
say I
long
like it.
Yeah.
angles, that's what usually when the ops come out.
The ops.
You know,
the
I am
ops
biased.
on
I am
Icebox.
an opper, so I do love these long angles.
Oh.
Oh no.
We got a stinky offer in the call.
Stinky opper in the call. Speaking his words to me when I don't want to hear them. Okay.
What chatter says a boss looks like an Omen main.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Wait,
I'll
I'm
take that as
an Omen main too. I don't play this game that much, but like,
That's why we're matching
yeah.
today.
Controller boys, rise up.
Controller boys.
Okay,
I'm
coin
even wearing an
flip
Omen
done.
theme right now, as you can see. The navy blue, or maybe even slightly. Nah, it's not purple.
It's not purple
It's
at
not
all.
purple at all. But yeah.
All right, ASA first map. They banned Fracture.
Oh, they have banned fracture.
Actually, one map that I think I would like to see played at some point today is Fracture. I
Yeah,
think it makes
I
for some
agree.
interesting gameplay, even if I feel like it's a pain to actually play on.
I mean, it's a very diverse map. A lot of different angles that can be played. A lot of different. No.
A lot of
Wait,
unique strategies can pop
Did
come out.
they ban? Wait, I thought I said Ascent. Never mind. I'm trolling.
Alright, so I think the question about Breeze and Icebox being playable.
Okay, they've banned
was-
Lotus.
Yeah, I think they asked it because those two aren't in like the competitive map pool for like pro play.
That is.
I believe because they only have 7 maps in the rotation in pro play, I think, and but because it's just our own tournament, we decide the rules. Those maps that are currently not in the competitive rotation are still available to play, since most players probably are still familiar with them if they are frequent Valorant players. I need to rehydrate before this next game.
Breeze getting banned out. I will say Breeze is one of those not loved maps.
It also has a lot of open angles.
Yeah, it's similar to Icebox, just in a more climate.
Well, no, mid for Breeze is just completely out in the open.
I wouldn't
That's
say completely out in the open.
Okay, it's not completely
There
out
are
in the open,
two
but
angles around the center circular
okay,
pillar
that's,
thing.
that's fair, but like, I hate playing. If you ever get deathmatch and it's on Breeze,
Oh.
I just like want to disconnect immediately because like you spawn in the
Deathma-
middle and there's like 4 different people surrounding you.
Yeah. Well, deathmatch is a
Pearl.
little different than an actual match.
I know, but
Deathmatch, there's everyone's
I know,
spawning
yeah,
everywhere.
I
You're just
know,
gonna
but I'm
die
just
from every
saying.
angle.
Let's see. Pearl and Icebox banned off. And Bind.
Which maps are left? The looks like Ascent is still left.
We'll
It's
see
it being
another
the crowd favorite today.
What else is left? Then Pearl? Is Pearl? Oh no, they banned Pearl.
Looking
Oh,
at
they have
Ascent
banned
is
Split.
the next map.
Is it really? I mean, I guess that's fair. Ascend does really adhere to like the basic 4 square structure they call it. So classic 2
Oh.
sites. Wait,
They banned Ascent.
They have
Brandon
banned-
has lied to us.
Brandon is spreading misinformation yet again.
God. And Haven is
And-
the map.
Haven is the map. What an interesting choice.
The very first map shown for the first demo of Valorant before it was even given the name Valorant. It was just like Project. I think it was Project A. Actually,
Yeah.
don't quote me on that. It was Project something. That's not very helpful. But it was the first map in the game. One of the first maps to really do something unique by having 3 bomb sites as opposed to your classic 2. And
Popularized by CS. 2 bomb sites was the norm.
Yeah,
All the
I
way
mean,
up until.
for Counter-Strike was really the king of tactical shooters for a really long time. So they decided to switch it up a little bit with 3 bomb sites.
And it
They're
looks
switching
like.
up side.
It looks like.
ASA has
ASA
chosen
Hey,
has chosen
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Attacker.
It makes it really easy
4
to see.
trees staying on the attacker's side.
Yeah, to see that ASA
Is not organized himself.
they have one straggler still waiting to be moved to the defense side.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, looking like they're ready to go.
Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, we are back and both teams need to be ready to go. They are both on the correct sides this time as we are heading into Haven for our second game of the first round 1 lineups. A little bit of a lack of confidence, it seems, from the side of ASA, but
And we are in. Let's see what happens. Right.
Jet hovered from both sides. Of course, Jet has been a mainstay of competitive play in Valorant just because her dash makes her really good at AWPing especially, but just in general, able to take some risky angles and try to go for a 1-for-1 and immediately get behind cover.
Oh, it seems we have a Viper perhaps on the defender side right now. Oh,
Thinking about it.
they're thinking.
They're
thinking
considering
about
it.
Viper. Viper on Haven is I believe is a very good choice, seeing as long as you know your lineups. But it looks like they're not going.
I believe she can cover off like one side and mid at the same time with
Yes,
her wall.
she can.
So that is pretty strong for defending.
But only on the defense. Yeah, on the attacker side, she has some different tactics she can. Not as strong, I believe.
Do you think we have any lineup Larrys in
Oh, we
in
might.
the lobbies today?
I believe last match we actually had a lineup Sova.
Oh, that's true. But when I think
Playing.
of lineup Larrys, I think of like Brimstone Mollies or like
Yeah,
Viper.
Brimstone Molly,
Select
Viper,
your agent.
Viper. What's it? Snake bites.
Yeah.
And Killjoy Nano Swarms. Those are the king of lineup. Oh, agents are locking in. Seems that we have an interesting team comp here.
Looks like there's
Almost identical
no
on both
Viper.
sides. We have Jet, Sova, Killjoy, and Omen shared, and Chamber on the defender side, and
The
Phoenix on
only
the attacker
difference,
side.
Chamber and Phoenix.
A pretty similar team comp to what we saw from Izu in the previous game as well. So
That
just
is true.
a very pretty, standard comp, very well rounded. And
Let's see. On
see
the-
which team can execute this lineup of agents better.
All right. So we have some AFKers right now, but
They have 30 seconds.
30
Calm down.
seconds.
Calm down.
There you go. All right.
All right, let's see who has the best knife in the game.
Let us see. So, oh, it looks like we have a butterfly knife here.
Butterfly is a popular one, a fan favorite. if you
Another
will.
butterfly. Oh,
Okay, I think
can't tell.
I think
Yeah,
if we
it's
wanted
too
to see
late.
that, we would have had been faster.
we should have been faster. Oh,
Wait.
the inspect animation on that one going crazy.
That wasn't even. That was just the right click stab.
What? That's crazy
Yeah.
to me. Okay. So it looks like. Oh, wait, let's see. Spectate.
I think you can, but I don't know how to do it, so I'd rather just stick to like what I know.
Looking like they're going A.
Oh.
Spotted.
Full push onto A. Only yeah, chamber defending.
The
Dragon
revolver
taken
spam goes out,
down.
and
Where is that? Oh, a pick.
it's a quick pick and it teleports out. Omen's on site. They don't know.
Oh, 4v2.
One enemy remaining.
And defenders win their first round. Wow.
It was looking good when they got the first initial pick there onto the site, but I don't think they were ready for the rotates to immediately come in from the defenders.
thing about Haven is that, for the defenders at least, rotating is very easy. There's always somebody that's ready to run in from B site, from A site. You know, whichever site they need to come from, there can always be at least say, 3 people on a site.
That can be a detriment
Placing swarm grenade.
if the team
Placing
is
swarm
playing around
grenade.
that and is able to go for picks, but just from the little first game and a little bit of what we've seen in game 2, we have not seen very much in the way of
Okay, they're pushing their up. Oh, 1 pick for the defenders.
one opening pick onto the site. They're planning, but the defenders are not anywhere near sight. As another pickup. Oh, he dodged the shot. Or dodged the
One
market.
enemy
for the
remaining.
smoke.
2 dodges, but could not dodge at the 3rd one.
And
Oh, it looks like.
not
Everything
terrible economic damage from the mostly save on the side of ASA.
Looks like they're picking up some Spectres and a Marshall.
If they did get those last 2 picks there, that would have been really crippling to the Ascent economy there, but they were not able to. But still, though, after losing those 2 rounds, they will have the gun advantage.
Looks like Ascent is doing a... not a save round.
A half buy.
Eco half buy. They're saving their guns from last round.
Bonus even.
Let's go.
The team keeping the economy pretty even, synchronized throughout, which is definitely
Cover going out.
a pretty strong strategy, as they won't have
Shadows
even guns.
traveling. Blinding.
Attacker is going up
Looks
B.
like the attack Oh my.
In
That's
on
saved,
C.
but now it's a 3v4.
I'm going down.
Spike planted.
Looks as if
One
this Silva
defender.
also knows his lineups.
There's just gonna be an aim duel all the way in the back. Oh my god!
Oh,
He
One
turns
attack.
around at the worst second, but a beautiful one tap coming out from the chamber. And he
oh, gets
two
2.
My ult is ready.
amazing
down.
crosshair placement. Get the
Finished.
headshots immediately.
But
And
Now a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, caught out.
oh,
that's a
but the crossfire is there, and the attackers went out in the end.
very convincing offense there from ASA. They set up really well, held down their defense, and
Here.
definitely the most important part was that they won the aim duels in the end.
They very much did. Chamber getting 2 picks on his way.
Yeah, without even a gun. But see, the thing is, now that they lost, even though they lost, they still have a lot of money left, and they are going to be full buying into this next round.
This is our first full buy versus full buy round. Let's see if there is difference in gunplay.
Chamber
I
using
think
his ult
Chamber's
to
gonna
start
opt to
working,
not
right?
buy a gun, as he is using the ultimate,
Ultimate.
and they're walking right into it and
Oh.
missing it, and
Wait,
immediately
one
Not get one.
someone will be down for the next 30 seconds. Omen jumped up, but spotted with the drone. Great use of the
Shadows
drone.
traveling. Joke's over. You're dead.
Oh, Omen.
That's big.
the Omen
Bomb
did.
down.
Spike
Looking
down
inside,
A.
though.
And a blind, unable to get anything.
Defenders have 2 picks.
Oh, a little bit of
Jet
confusion.
with their ankles broken.
They know that
Last player
one
standing.
kill with the revolver.
Last one.
Defenders have won their 3rd round.
And again, I think that was a bit of a star play from the 2 defenders that were on A site. They were able to just lock
Win
it
their
down
aim
and
duels.
win their aim duels and allow time for the rest of the team to rotate. And ASA was hard committed to A, so not much they could do after the bomb was dropped out in the open.
Now it seems
What
as
can
if
it be?
the attackers are playing default. Maybe looking for a
Looking-
pick, as their pure aggression does not seem to be working out well.
Revealing area.
Looking a little broke.
An
And
immediate
good
pick
way.
from the chamber
Great.
down the mid. As the jet pushes up with the smoke now on the window.
Defenders with full mid control it seems, but they are backing up out of it.
Did you see that? He just
just
tagged us over
Tagged
through the
them
wall
through
there.
the wall. I know he's mad. He's gotta be mad.
Sensed his presence there. There is a stream delay, so I don't think they're cheating.
Attackers.
Looks like
Looking a little broke.
Pushing their
Marshall shot, get the tag, and then finish off with the
That's one.
revolver.
The sole defender on C is down, and they're now pushing onto site.
That's gonna be a bomb down. That's gonna be a little more extra credits, but
They
the
shoot through the smoke at the Silva arrow.
Spike planted.
8 HP on this omen.
Oh!
just walked out right into
Destroyed.
the open.
Making their way on the site.
Defenders have full control of site now.
Bomb is playing out of the
Yeah.
open, but the smokes are there to cover the sight lines. The revolver shots are not good.
It looks like he's sticking it.
Last player
There's
standing.
not much they can do about it with 2 defenders.
Defenders have gotten IDs. And their 4th round has been won. This is looking good for
Ascend.
Ascend. Sorry.
Now, ASA is currently on the attacking side.
Do we see another utter destruction by Ascend?
Right here.
Hopefully ASA puts up a fight.
Looks as if the attacking Jet is going to use her ultimate this round, as she's not buying an actual assault rifle.
And they're already pushing forward, but no defenders there yet. They are moving around to it.
Scanning
Smoke
ahead.
down. They're not pushed out yet.
As if Silva is looking the wrong way.
They're already out of the site as no defenders are present. Go for this retake. They do have the killjoy ult on the attacker side. They want to hold off that push.
Ricochet dart.
That's a pick from Garage, but it gets traded back.
All remaining players have full health so far. I take that back. Killjoy has
Retakers are starting to push in.
Last player standing.
1v2.
And just so many kills went.
Oh,
It's so hard to keep track of what's going on. Everyone's taking aim duels with everybody.
very fast-paced rounds. They start slow, but they end quickly.
Turret out.
I'm going into round 7 here.
Get out of my way.
The
Scanning
match come
ahead.
out. They
Stopping
do
the
have a judge at the front of the garage ready for potential push.
pushing into B, it seems. Just Jet though.
This is the first B hit we've seen of the entire game as the dash out is about to run out. Uses it. Dodges right.
Oh, gets the headshot.
Resets. Gets the second
Other
one. One
headshot.
health.
Brother.
With 1 health. Will he get the 3rd pick?
He realizes that he's coming around
Oh.
and gets the
Stay
kill.
down.
But the rest of the team is
Traded off.
looking to
Joke's
go to the
over. You're dead.
They get the other Jet pick. 30 health on Silva.
So run it back. They're probably gonna look to try to just get a. Standing smoke doesn't get anything. We have a lurker in heaven. Are they gonna look?
I don't think he will. Don't think he
He's
will.
ready. He let his teammate die.
He missed the headshot, let his teammate die, but the attacker still won out in the end.
They will definitely take that round, take that trade. As now Ascend economy still pretty fine for them. The Jet is able to use the knives this round to offset the lack of buying a rifle, and it looks like the Killjoy will be going for a SMG Stinger.
Attackers seem to be catching up, evening out the game, even though defenders had a strong start in the very beginning.
We got a surprise shorty coming out.
What's this?
Garage position, of course, very dangerous
Good
to walk
goal.
into if you're not a defender. But Shocker goes out.
Getting one.
All the players spread out between multiple sites here, looking for more picks. Seems. Oh, the attackers they get
Oh,
another
and
pick on C.
A late spray headshot. Those are
They
pretty
don't
rare,
commit to
but
this.
gets the kill. And jump peek. Goes back immediately.
Oh,
Quick headshot and
boy.
teleports out. And
Now,
it looks like
4v3 for the defense.
ASA are not going to try to go for a fake. I feel like at this point, it might be a good idea to move around.
Revealing
Still
area.
holding down A for the defense.
Deploying
He
drone.
has not moved them on.
The Soviet utility not getting too much value. The gets the thing all on the. Oh, he hits the
coming
jet
out
instead,
there.
but the jet dashes up. And he doesn't
Chamber.
he has no longer any idea
Last
what his
player
plan is.
standing.
Chamber just
Two.
kills the rest of his team.
Can he get
Chamber
3?
low health though, but so is Sova. Oh, and the defenders win out in the end.
And coming on top of the box for the surprise angle. It's a good idea with the solo ult, but just a little bit too confusing with the two players going in opposite directions.
Indeed.
5-3 as the scoreline still stays pretty even.
Very even game so far, I believe. Nice.
We've not seen any Omen ultimates used in this game yet. I feel like the Omen ult is actually pretty strong on attack here. There are some sneaky spots you can go. One of my favorites is going up into heaven. It's really hard for the defenders to try and contest that. They're always looking behind them. I think the shoulder peeked out of the corner and got shot from mid.
Killjoy now at 11 health on the attacker side.
Take it out.
They get a pick. Killjoy is finished off. 5v4 for the defenders now.
A little bit of a duel
Cover going out.
too long, but nothing comes out of it.
But seems the rest of the attackers are trying to push through garage, or at least take control of mid, it seems. I take that back. It looks like they're going towards A.
They still have a minute to work with. No need for them to rush right here. Omen is gonna smoke it out so that
Right
he
here.
can get across mid. But the
Scanning ahead.
or the sonar dart is ready.
Found them.
Does get pinged, but it's out of there. So where's he going?
Report stopped.
I believe he tried to go into the middle of A, but gets killed.
Looks like the attackers are now full pushing onto A.
And there's already
5v4. Yeah, 2.
that's opening pick.
Taking over
Omen
side.
ultimate comes around and he goes to CT. So
30
they're just gonna
seconds
try
left.
to push together as a team.
Spike planted.
2 in heaven. Trying to find a pick.
On site, but no sight angles given away from ASA. Clock ticked down. Line goes out. And the Omen is pinged, but they aren't able to get it.
Oh!
Sova
Two.
gets 2.
Last player standing.
And the attackers win. Wow.
They're
What
just
a
ready
spray
for
from
all
Sova.
entrances.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the
We
Omen
are
didn't try to go
strong
around for
because
a
we are
flank.
together.
Maybe predicting
Don't forget that.
ASA's attackers had already taken position back in A main for the post plant, but they were actually all on site. So these push, 4-man push coming from Evan and GT, not being successful.
Turret out. Here.
Seems the attackers have dropped the bomb down C long. Maybe trying to get a pick, but if not, they might rotate out.
Drone goes out and they
Cover
block
going
the
out.
Omen, but there's no kind of delay for his team as they do start to rotate over towards C.
As an Omen main, gotta say, you should smoke a little bit farther down, as this lets the attackers push all the way up through mid, so through C long into the smoke.
Yeah, and once they're in the smoke, they actually have 2 different angles that they can peek out from, which would be the left or right.
Especially with the Phoenix and his flashes.
Not seen by the dart. Are they going to check this corner?
I
This
don't
could be
think they
huge.
are. This could be a really good spray he could
I
do
mean,
here.
Killjoy has no way to get out after this. They do check,
check
and he gets killed.
Doesn't get the pick.
But look at the defenders. They're already all rotated over.
Oh!
But lost the duel.
A 5v3 for the attackers. Let's see if Chamber can
Joke's
get out
over!
of here.
You're dead!
Oh!
And misses the shot on spawn the target.
Flight.
So the droning out does not get a.
Spike
Ooh,
planted.
five.
Went through the window.
Last player
Gets
standing.
the jet, but also gets traded out at the same time. A 1v3. And
I really switched. Like the timing was so bad that I switched off of the chamber as soon as he got that kill.
It's all good. The attackers have now evened the score to 5v5 now. I really don't know who's gonna win here. What do you
Yeah,
think?
it's looking super even on both sides. Honestly, it could be anyone's game.
Seems as if the Twitch chat is supporting ASA here. But we'll
Let's
see
get
what
the
happens.
advantage.
Will ASA win?
Placing sentry.
Maybe. Just getting bored. defenders falling
pushing up.
back.
Two defenders are pushed up onto A, so they were not available to get a quick rotate. Oh, Jack goes in backwards into the site, but blinds it up.
Was that blind by his own omen, or was that by the enemy?
I want to say it was by the enemy omen, and I think that was a fully blind through the smoke headshot onto the chamber in the back of the C
I
site.
believe it was.
And now the defenders
4v4.
are aware that ASA might be trying to go for a rotate as they send one off the C and onto A site.
The attackers do not decide where to go. They might not have an advantage.
Okay, they're
anymore.
pushing up now as the smoke begins to dissipate.
Oh, only two defenders.
The two defenders, one gets caught out as the smoke fades.
Omen's Omen left. Let's see. If he
Again,
can
gets spotted by the dart. They know. He peeks out, and they
So
were
the
all
last
ready for
one.
it.
A 4v2. Attackers advantaged here. Bring the bomb down. Planting
Spike
it seems
planted.
for long.
Yep.
And all the attackers going back down long since they have clear angle on it.
Deploying drone.
So they're gonna be watching the back, but most of them there. They spot the omen behind the box.
Last
Could
player
put out. Doesn't
standing.
need to.
4v1.
Last one is Silva in garage. You get triple P.
Good attempt, but a 4v1 is a little bit hard to win.
And for the first time
Last
in the game, I
round
think
in
ASA
the
has
half.
taken the lead here as we go into the last round of
They
the half.
have, they have.
And Ascen has not the best economy. They won't be able to get full guns, armor, and utilities this next round, and ASA could potentially go up 2-0, or 2 rounds up before the end of the half.
Eyes up.
Okay, they did the same. Ascen did the same thing last round. They sent 2 out onto long. Actually, they're not doing it.
Revealing area.
And they send out a dart all the way in the back of A, but that's the information gained that there is no one outside of A, and it is most likely a C hit.
Oh, two defenders have pushed all the way through A. They now
They're
have
pushing.
full intel on.
Are they gonna?
where the
It
defenders might
seems
be.
like ASA is looking,
Spotted.
but do they check the corner?
They do not.
Gets one.
Two picks.
Two picks
Two
and
picks.
trade it back.
3v2.
So, yeah, ultimately a 3v2, and Ascen is gonna be very
Ascen
happy
at
with that as
Big
they have
advantage.
not that many guns, but ASA could have went around for a C hit immediately after, but they decide to lurk around trying to go back towards A, seeing that they had the picks on that side of the map.
Ascend seems to be correctly predicting which side of the map they will be.
Yeah, but they are starting to second guess themselves, seeing as there is no presence shown from ASA just yet.
It is true. Killjoy is looking at B, trying to see if there's any people pushing through mid. They will sadly find no one, as A site is left completely undefended right now.
Guard goes out. That's information gained from Ascen. They know that they are on A site now, and they go for a plant.
30 seconds
go for
left.
the peak.
Does he go
He
for
could have potentially gotten a
Spike
free kill on the
planted.
planter, but did not.
No, I believe Jet was watching Heaven as he was playing.
As a defender Killjoy, they have to back off towards
Last
A long.
player
But he
standing.
gets the Jet gets
Oh.
killed on the way trying to get out.
Deploying
And the
drone.
drone is going to go out. That's going to be an information game for where the last player is. It's going to be really hard to get triple peak.
And it seems as if the defenders even out the score for the first half.
6-6. And certainly anyone's game going forward. We've seen some star performances from top players on both teams, and some
Switching
pretty
sides.
well coordinated team plays as well with the
Lots
utility
of trades
usage.
happening, lots of utilities being taken advantage of here. And what I like to see, Omen on the defending side, now ASA, top fragging. I have to respect that. As a fellow Omen main, making me proud.
And now going into the attacking phase for Ascen. They've been having pretty good reads on their defender side about where the other team is headed towards. So if they are able to utilize that on their attacking phase, that could end up really well for them.
Out of charges.
Very well good.
Here.
Seems as if Ascend will be going towards
Careful now.
a little bit towards mid. It seems as if the bomb is going to be taken towards A.
Very default split of the defenders. As Omen is pushed up, he turns the wrong way.
Omen
He checks the corner at the wrong time.
timing. We hate to see it, but that is Valorant for you.
Jet takes a peek down A long, but immediately gets out of there. I
Now,
believe that's where the damage
A
was.
4v5. Ascend in the lead here for this round.
Okay, is the timing gonna work out?
Running all the
Does
way
he
down
check the corner?
the
Does he
sea.
check the corner? I don't think he's gonna
His
do that
teammate is
yet.
getting rushed and he's just going to go over try to help. Children behind the box. That's a dink.
boy.
That's big damage, but
Nothing she could really
gets a
do,
kill
but
with
gets
the-
the kill
the
with
shock
the
dart.
Oh my god.
and that's
Spike
one kill
planted.
from the Phoenix down to Garage on Jet. And it's a 3 versus 3 scenario.
Will they be able to retake site? We will
Chamber is
see.
really low. That could play a big part in this. Oh, but he has to reload, but he gets out.
Oh,
That's one.
2v2.
That's a kill on the low
Anybody's
player.
game. Anybody's game.
Last
Wrapping
player
around.
standing.
And I don't think he hears the reload.
Oh,
Not
and
able
he
to
doesn't get the
kill.
pick. Good attempt though. Good attempt
Level heads until we're home.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
for ASA.
I'm not sure what happened there when the Garage player got taken down. I feel like the two teammates coming from TT were in position to get the trade kill at least, but they were really slow. It might have been a smoke down from the
Right
Omen to
here.
block their sight line on the trade, but I think that
Right
isolated kill in the 2v1 really turned the tides in their favor.
Track them down.
But the util kills that happened there were also very impressive, in my
Mhm.
opinion.
The Killjoy Molly, very
And the
well
Sova
used.
dart. I believe that's the first Sova dart kill we've seen in this entire tournament.
I've not. I do not know if that's true or not, but the Blaze blind up. He does
But he
but he
gets the shorty kill. Gets traded out, but still. That's the pick. Now a 4v3.
that's a plant
Attackers
down.
with 4.
Spike planted. That
Pretty
works.
decent on the side.
Now will they be able to retake? Looks as if Jet and Omen are going to regroup before doing any pushing here.
They have the alarm bot on the backside. I don't think Phoenix is going to be able to get much out of that.
I believe they will try to coordinate.
The long range, that gun is not effective.
Not at all. But the shorty is less effective at long range. Good gun switch there.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Chamber with the pick.
And there's anything, and the alarm bot. Oh,
They're
they know
all
where
gonna
he
be
is, and
pushing
they're
him
all
down.
going to push him.
Will he be
Can he
able
get
to
a hero play?
Escape with his life. Oh, gets oh, he had
Had
to
to
reload
reload.
though. A good attempt. Very respectable. He gets 2 picks at the end.
Yeah, and that, that
Everyone
again,
note down your
can be
observations, then
pretty
let's run it
damaging also
again.
the Sen economy as they go into the first full buy round for ASA. Yeah. Huh? No.
Ghost mode so that you can spectate. from
No,
here.
I'm pretty sure there's a button.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, yeah.
okay. Go fly around. Minecraft creative
Oh,
mode.
we're in Minecraft creative mode now. Now, as we can see here, defenders are underneath me.
You want to play? Let's play.
Seems
Yo, we're missing the
a pick
action.
mid.
Spike down
We're missing
mid.
the
Sorry,
action.
They gotta pick mid. Seems Jet is very low health though after that. They trade the gun.
I cannot see anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I get out of here? Okay.
Oh my god.
It's so hard.
Never do that again.
It's so hard. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's only useful if like we're watching like a site retake. But I think it was one of these.
Okay. Seems as if the attackers are in mid. Seeing if they can get a pick on B or maybe
Yeah.
even garage.
We did not see a lot of play around mid on the ASA offense. They will be holding on to this man lead here.
Defending Jet, very low health, could be traded out very easily if they play their cards right here.
And the Omen looking to solo hold A as all of Ascend postures towards A.
30 seconds
Chamber with
left.
his ult out on the
30
attacking
seconds
side.
left. They're expecting a C hit here. They have no one around.
Will Omen be able to make
Omen
the
gets
play?
another smoke down.
Very,
He's
oh,
tucked
very
into the
good
corner.
smoke. I like this smoke, Omen. Oh, they don't.
They don't know.
They don't. If you go in, oh,
Who gets 2
Spike
kills?
down
That's
A.
more, much more than you could ever ask for, as there are
very,
2
very.
10
attackers
seconds
left
left.
to hold down the site for the rest of this plant.
Spike planted.
Last player standing.
Oh, a quick flick, but
69
not
health.
quite able to get it. And then Corey gets all
Big
side.
two
It's
picks.
2!
Chamber always getting those 2 picks at the end. We
Yeah,
love to see
the
it.
exit frags That's why he has 25 kills in this game right now. We're only 15 rounds in, and he has 25 kills. That's the type of performance you want to see from your star player.
Absolutely.
Gabriel did go to a waste that round, but the defenders don't have that great of a buy themselves this round.
A Bucky on Killjoy for the defender, but
Where you see
a
the knives.
Stinger. Yeah, that's true. Oh right, that also has her ult defending side. But seems as if Silva is not buying, and
Let's
Step
go.
on the attacking side is only buying a Stinger with no ult.
Hey,
Alright, so Phoenix is probably going to be first contact here. He goes for some free fires, but now he has no idea that he's got no information that they're pushing up because he didn't even spot it. He was just pre-firing, and he's gonna run out.
Looks as if the defenders seem to be rotating.
A bit of a weird smoke onto A long. It's not gonna stop anything,
Careful
and
now.
they're just going to get up the site and go for the 5v5 retake. And Killjoy is still on C.
come on, let's go.
Oh, there's the run back. Flash is good.
Oh,
Doesn't
they
take
don't check
corners.
the corner.
Oh, they do.
Enemy marked.
It runs across and has the knives out.
Knives
Isolate the
out,
1v1.
dead, but
Gets
she
a
gets
headshot.
Placing swarm grenade.
Throws them on top, but
Grenade.
gets the push.
One enemy
Gets the
remaining.
kill again. And the last player alive,
Last one with the Bucky.
the Bucky, but there's
Loki.
two low health players in front of him. Timing?
Oh,
This is all
he's
about
bad at
timing. He's not
timing.
looking.
He
He's not
doesn't look behind him.
looking.
He doesn't look behind him, and he gets killed. Attackers win their 9th round of the match.
Definitely a doable retake, but unable
Yeah.
to execute. And I think just the Phoenix on the first contact there, that was it was pretty rough for them. They had the gun advantage there in that scenario, taking that long range
Gun
duel with their
advantage,
Vandal, but
and
they didn't take the angle.
The defenders also did not have any intel while they were being
Mm-hmm.
pushed there.
Yeah, so they weren't able to make that rotate right away, and they ended up being
Placing
late.
sentry.
Losing
Keep
side
it cool.
completely immediately.
That's how you
Put more
survive.
pressure on them to push while the spike was planted,
It
and
seems as if
they're going for a,
full committing to C. Oh, never mind. Omen watching the flank for the attackers.
another shorty, and the information is out now that the drone has spotted. But look at the Sova in the back. He has a
Oh.
sheriff, so it's gonna be
Those-
pretty hard. He has to have some incredible aim if he wants to get more than one.
Oh,
Misses the shot and
misses
doesn't get the
the
headshot.
headshot.
And that is an opening pick on the side of Ascend attack. And
Seems as if
the Phoenix hears
Dart
everything. He
utterly
knows that they're
missing.
coming.
oh, gets a pick, gets a trade.
I meant to switch to the jet there. I didn't. But now they're going back
They're
to
going
C. And
back.
the Phoenix pushed up. He still hears everything. He knows that they're going towards C, and we can see the Omen rotating.
Oh, oh my.
Another shorty.
Oh, don't check the
gets
corner.
it.
Gets the shorty.
Where's the trade?
Oh,
And there it
one.
is.
gets the trade.
And the Omen also with a shorty. But
Last
runs in.
player
Doesn't
Trying
get
to
standing.
run
killed.
in. Oh, attackers win their 10th round. A good attempt by the
hit.
defenders, but
Two
the-
kills though
on my
with what is that?
Don't
Is that
give them time
how
to
many credits is that? 200 for a
I
shorty?
believe so. And I think that was changed to 300. There's a new, there's a nerf in the most recent patch, and it was also damage. Wow,
Still though, putting that gun to work for sure.
Turret out.
absolutely.
And
Seems
now-
Ascend is doing a little bit better on the attacking side.
Another full buy round. We haven't seen one of these in quite a bit, and it seems like Ascend is flying something down
Down
A short.
Yeah. Seems there's two pushing up through.
Drone goes out. They're paying to check the
A
corners,
sewer.
but he doesn't see anything. Maybe he thinks site is open.
should
but
run.
He just happens to be not seeing it.
Scanning ahead.
Killjoy comes
their
out.
plan was the Killjoy
Oh,
ultimate.
But the Jet was in a good position, but unable to get anything, and now he's in range of the Killjoy. Might just
Sova
run back and let himself.
extremely low health.
Does get detained, and the Killjoy knows,
But,
but
will Omen be there
he's
to
not
protect
pushing
in
up fast
time?
enough. As they push out into C.
Oh, did she hear the
Oh
step?
my God!
She heard
Oh
the
my
st-
God!
The
Unthinkable scenes on the A side as Jet was
Wow.
not looking the right way. Oh, but
Omen
opening
killed.
picks.
A 2v2.
It's 2v2, and they know that the Killjoy is on the other side of the map.
looks
Let's
like they're
slow
gonna
down and-
stick to defuse.
He's in the plant.
Flash.
He doesn't know that the Killjoy's
No,
behind him.
Omen's gonna get
One
the
enemy remaining.
Gets a full
Fix
defuse.
it.
fix the defuse. Pros don't fake, as
Oh.
they say.
And they did just
oh,
barely
just
saves the
barely.
gun into the next round. That's actually pretty important. Okay,
Alright.
next round. ASA,
Here.
a decent buy,
Here.
but Ascend with money saved up from the previous few rounds will have enough for full rifles.
Well, another full buy round it seems. Although Killjoy is only buying a Bulldog. That's all she can afford.
That's the budget rifle in this game. It has a 3-round burst on the ADS, which can lead to pretty nice picks, but they're just pushing up.
Seems as if they're committing
First
to
time
A.
they're checking the corners, but turn around, they don't know that the Omen is there. He drops down.
Oh, Omen gets one pick. But now they know they're there.
Waiting for more.
Gets a second.
Gets
Oh,
two.
second pick.
So it's a
Doesn't
turn
check
around.
his corner.
Strike down A.
Oh my god.
Where is the communication there?
He gets traded off at the end, but
The jet is coming
3
all
picks.
the way around from the back.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
The retakers take contact though before, and the dart.
Oh, the dart almost killed. Not enough damage it seems.
But a really amazing retake there from the attackers. And a great job by the Omen there on the ASA side to get 3 picks
3
before
picks,
going down.
making me so proud as a fellow Omen main, as I have to say yet again. Alright.
Now,
Seems as if the attackers are deciding where they go. They decide to go C as they.
a lot of defender presence towards C this
I've got
round
you,
as
bro.
well. And
Yeah, Killjoy
now,
setting up her utility.
finally a full buy on the side of
Get out of my
ASA.
way.
Full buy on the side of Ascend if you count knives coming out right here.
Bert has been shot
A
down.
little bit of presence, but they immediately go for a fake and they run around, wrap around.
Oh,
There's no
very good play.
Wait, oh, that's the Omen. He's on C.
Oh,
but he gets
but he got
canceled.
shot. Or he cancelled. Seems as if they all have rotated
Omen's
towards
there.
A.
The Omen is hearing the
He
A
hears
sound
this.
Surely telling the
His
team to come over and rotate. Is he
Jet
gonna be able to
and
get
Omen.
3 kills again this round? No,
Oh,
the
Jet gets
Jordan
a
spot him
pick.
out. Surely he doesn't get any. Gets 1!
Gets one pick.
Another.
And he teleports out.
And he TP's out.
Jet covers him.
Oh, that's my Omen. Sorry.
You can't let your bias be showing.
I'm sorry. That Salvador goes somewhere.
They're committed to
Last player
A here, but
flawless.
Flawless round.
all 5
Evening up the score.
all 5 defenders were there and they were so ready, and now all 5 members staying alive. That's 5 more rifles carried over into the next round.
As Moonlit Shade says in the chat, we love Omen. Just gotta say that out loud.
Okay, and again, Ascend has enough money to almost full buy. I think they're lacking a little bit of money for extra utility and the full shields. Chamber is going to use
You want to
his
play? Let's
ultimate
play.
to get the free sniper rifle in this round. And they are showing a lot of presence in C, but ASA not taking the bait quite yet. They are not pushing.
Oh,
I was
almost
hit there for a
connects.
second. The
Almost
shot,
connects
the
the
recon
sniper
dart
shot.
gets 1 ping.
It looks as if they have moved back a little bit, showing presence on C but not committing. And now they're going for mid.
Which was creeping up, but look at the Omen pushing up towards the A side. We have not seen a lot of that from the defenders.
Looks as if Jet is making sure that no defenders push up though, as she's watching the flank.
The smoke came out, but I don't think they saw where it came from. Will the
I don't
Omen
think
try
he
to
can.
push?
Jet has stopped watching A side, although she's still watching the flank.
Chamber is holding down this angle, and
Here.
Killjoy is not giving him anything to look at.
Placing sentry.
The attackers have to do something. 40 seconds on the clock.
40 seconds on the clock. Surely committed to C here. And that's, they know one player's outside of garage. They
This is
don't
it.
break the
Shots
dart,
on them.
and they get pinged another time.
Oh.
There's not much they
Full
can
control
do.
over C side now. No more defenders.
With 4 players looking at you, getting pinged by a Sova dart.
Sova using his ult to try to stop him from clicking.
Successful. He only has 15 seconds left.
Defenders.
Are they pushing him?
Is that a red at a
No, he has
time?
to, he has to plant. He has to plant.
Sova shooting the Omen ult,
Oh, they're pushing him. He's
Oh,
dead.
but he
Oh,
gets
they
the
get
bomb
the bomb down just in time.
but they're gonna go for the instant defuse. Will they be able to pull it off? Oh, the Sova ult comes
Gets
out.
one.
second solo ult of the round. He gets the kill on the diffuser.
Almost nearly he gets a tag onto the last one.
Oh, but they
Wait,
have halfway. And
No,
they
they
get
lined
it! They get the win!
they lined
The
up.
The collateral.
A 4
The
versus
collateral.
2 anti-retake. Oh my god.
What a round.
Hey, ASA looked fully in control there, but the ultimate from the Sova, just every single one of those 3 hits hit somebody.
It did. It
They were
did.
kind of bunched up.
Right here.
The Omen
Right here.
stuck on the defusal, trying to get it at least halfway before he died, hoping that his teammates could pick up the rest. But
Yeah. Definitely
Right
like
here.
good setup though from Ascend in the post plant there. The chamber was covering the other angle.
Sova with
Where's the dart
area.
going?
line up Larry Sova.
Line up Lair as that goes right
Oh.
into mid and gets destroyed.
Next wind blow here.
Hey.
Okay. Pushing up might be one of the first, if only B hits of this entire game.
Cover
They're
going.
still
they're
attacking
committing to
team,
it.
pushing
They're
through
committing
mid. The first time attacking team, will they be able to pull it
Oh,
off?
they know exactly where the Phoenix is if they get the pick, but he flashes his
He pushed
teammates.
his own teammate. Kojo stopping them from pushing on
Watch
the
your eyes.
But will they be able to get it?
Ascend backing off after those 2 ultimates went off, but they pushed up a little bit too far and Killjoy gets picked off in mid.
The attacker successfully pushed off of B with that Killjoy ult.
I think that was honestly a bit of a misplay with both of those 2 ults coming out at the same time. Oh my god, the pre-fire.
Spike
The
down
pre-fire,
mid.
The spike
kill.
carrier kill.
And
Now
Jet is in prime position. They do have a drone set up behind, so they will be able to find her, but
still trying for B though. Oh,
the volley comes
Nano
out and
swarm,
pushes him off the sight line.
and they have second kill now.
30
Killed on
seconds
the
left.
A side.
Spike planted.
The
Will
Jet
defenders
is
be able
behind
to
them.
retake?
Jet is looking behind them, but they have their own team smoke covering it. Actually, I have no idea if that was their own
I
smoke.
don't, I'm not sure. They have intel that.
Dark, good.
Back there.
Double
Oh,
peek
double
goes.
peeked.
Chamber with.
Oh,
They both switched to their other guns.
oh, but picked off. 2v2.
Last
3v2.
player standing.
That's by life.
One enemy
Where's the
remaining.
trade? He has 41 health and the dash ready.
And an
He
updraft.
puts up the wall. He wants to be safe, but he's running out of time. Does he push through? He almost gets killed through this.
Oh, and he gets it through the wall. What a shot.
The
by
jet was low there. 41 health. I think the
Match
correct play
point.
was to go just for the duel from the Phoenix,
I
but
believe so too.
he did not go for it and just gets spammed.
He takes the gamble.
Yeah, I think
And-
even if he did try to go for the stick or even the fake, it would have been disadvantageous for him. In
The
that
bomb had a
scenario.
clear line of sight between the jet and the bomb. So easy spray down. So I believe that, yeah, he wouldn't have been able to stick it anyways.
Also, I think I
Bad
might have
point.
seen a little bit, like a tiny little gap in the wall
There
towards
was
the
a
left
tiny
side.
gap.
I don't know if that was how he got spotted, but
I don't think so. I don't think it showed up. But let's see here.
Scanning
Looks as
ahead.
if it's another mid challenge here.
It is
then
match
mostly
point.
default setup.
Will they
is
able
match
to get
Match
it?
point for Ascend if they win this. But if ASA does manage to get the next 2 rounds, we will be going into overtime.
And
One stinger on the Sova, not the
stinger.
gun you want to see in
on a match
potentially final round.
playing very slowly. They really want to win this round, trying to get a pick somewhere, probably.
Breaking the way to A.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Jet is
Will
pushed
they get
up.
spotted?
And they're ready for first contact. Gets pulled up big and dashes out.
Gets one.
Immediately
pick.
activated the dash after seeing while shooting and able to get out. But now we see Chamber creeping up towards C. Oh, gets spotted.
Oh, gets the dink
And
the kill.
great crosshair placement, lined it up perfectly.
30 seconds left.
A 3v5 now.
As
not looking good
25
for
seconds
Ascend.
left, they don't have a lot of time. Are they going to try to save these guns into the next round? If they don't, it might be pretty bad for them.
They're slowly going up B
They
and
do,
garage.
I think, have enough time if they do opt to push B here.
Careful now.
But
Oh,
the
I don't think
Molotov,
they
very
10
aware.
seconds
Woman
left.
is too far away from B to
Yeah,
play it now.
okay, at this point, no chance of a plan. And
They're definitely saving.
Ascend is going to save 3 guns into the next round. Try to close it out 13-11 before going into an overtime.
I believe that's a good choice, at least economically.
And the Sova upgrades to a Vandal.
Oh,
at the
and
last
they get a
second.
pick.
They get a pick, okay. But the Sova did pick up
Right
a Vandal at the last second, and
Right
he has
here.
enough now they just, in general, the team has enough to buy another gun, and it will be a full buy on
buy for
both
both
sides,
teams.
excluding the knives on the Ascend Jet.
Although I believe Jet should still buy a gun, since it is last round.
I mean, chances are she'll end up picking one at some point, but
Oh,
she
she buys
does
the
go
judge.
for the judge.
Judge.
Can-
Jet play, I hate to see it. Absolutely disgusting.
a little bit slimy, some
Slimy.
might say,
Get out
but
of my way!
doing
Oh.
what
Their
needs to be
final
done to
round,
win.
They
And
seem to be pushing all the way into
First contact.
First
just
contact on A.
content with getting the information and pulling
3
back.
attackers down sewers, but
Smokes.
it smokes up.
Smokes are
You
down on
should
both
run.
sides.
The
and he attacked
Killjoy
Killjoy.
ult to push them off the site. Will it be successful?
Oh, a kill in the mid on the Omen. Or onto the
They are
chamber.
pushed off.
Excuse me, by the Omen. And they get pushed off, and this is a 5 versus 4 retake.
Area is clear!
And we are going into creative mode.
We are going into creative mode here. Defenders.
Yeah, just keep this like wide shot. Okay, smokes
as
out
if-
onto heaven. The jet is there, and we have 4 players coming out from CT. No player opted to go for a rotate. The only one goes out. Smokes isolated.
Oh, they get the pick.
The judge.
The
One
judge.
enemy
Jet gets.
remaining.
Oh, and the attackers,
Attackers
win.
win.
The jet with the low economy buys the judge and is able to make it work in that round. The smoke was not able to completely cover off that side under heaven, and there was just too many angles to look at.
Too many angles, too many battles happening at the same time. Lots of confusion.
And I do think that the initiation on the ASA is not really conducive to retakes. The only flashes they have is the Phoenix, right? So
is true.
it's really hard for them to get in on those retakes if they don't have anyone on the other side to make a flank.
But that is that. Ascend wins their match against ASA.
13-11. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did want to see it go into an overtime. I thought that would have been pretty exciting, but
Very
still
exciting.
a very back and forth game. Great showing from both ASA and Ascend.
So, top of the leaderboard, it says we have the chamber on.
Wait, do you want to see the game? I thought you wanted to switch to the face cam.
Commentate on this a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah, I thought you. Okay. Go ahead.
So 30 kills on our ASA's chamber teams.
Okay, wait, let me.
7 kills above the next top fragger, which was Omen. Gotta respect that. So
I'll enlarge it. Okay. Players from Ascend, Annie, Tony, Albert, Jack, and Jason, and I believe Tony was the top frag there for
Tony
Ascend.
was.
On the
Mr.
chamber. Got a lot of really crucial picks, made good use of his utility, especially the teleport after getting the opening pick, was able to go back to safety.
A lot of good picks on his sniper as well. Ultimate.
Mhm.
But next up on the leaderboard, we have Omen with 23 kills. And Omen was played by. Oh, let's see. Give us 1 second. Omen as Kirk was played by Ong. I hope I'm pronouncing. Sorry if I'm not. But yeah, lots of like multiple picks in one round from him. Lots of.
Especially on the defending side. I
Especially-
feel like he was crucial for some of those rounds because the retake wasn't that strong from ASA, so him holding down those sites during the initial pushes really did a lot for them.
I agree. Those smokes were crucial, especially with his smoke judge plays. Kind of filthy, but you have to respect it.
We saw judges from. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more judges throughout the rest of
Yeah,
this
I
tournament.
think so
We have
too.
3 more matches. We're going to be here all night.
Yes, we are.
That was only our second match of the day for Valorant, as we are going into our first round matchup, which I believe is SACE versus GCC. I don't think we've seen GCC yet.
I believe we have.
Okay, and we can go to our team rosters. So first in the game, they're already pretty ready to go. We have SACE, players I'm most familiar with, but I will try my best to not be biased. We have Jejun,
Better not.
Javis, Jacob, Jay, and Bowie.
Lots of J's here.
Almost 5. Bowie, you ruined it. And then
And
on the
on
other
GCC
side,
side, we have Brian, Carlos, Evan, Frank, and Eric playing for GCC.
I don't know who that picture is and who Frank's picture is, but I'm gonna have to assume that's some sort of pro player. I think that's
I
a T1
believe
pro
so.
player, but I don't know if that's pro player for the League or Valorant? I'm gonna assume Valorant.
I have to. assume
I don't know.
Valorant.
And also, I have to give my honorary best submitted profile picture to Jejun. Wide Jejun, definitely the best out there that we've seen today.
Absolutely.
But now, will he be wide on the battlefield?
Will he be wide on the battlefield? What a statement by Nick Hom.
Well, we'll just have
I
to
don't
wait
know
and
how
see.
to respond to that. I'm not going to lie. Seems we have some Bowie fans and Jejun fans in the chat. I'm very excited to see how they perform. How about you?
I'm very excited. I know Sace has some very strong aimers on their team, but we will have to see if their utility usage is able to back that up and if the team coordination is there. I do know that they have been trying to set up some scrims, some 5-mans recently.
Oh, I have seen
Uh,
those.
So we can see if those efforts will be fruitful in this game or not.
Okay. Brandon, who do you think will come out on top between these two orgs?
You know, I will say these two are pretty strong competitors. I'm gonna guess gonna be another close game as last game.
I'd say so too, although I don't know if GCC has been doing any of their own practice outside of this as Ace has, but we'll see. Based
could
on
be
their team play, based on
Anyone's
their
game. They could be
cooperation.
a potential dark horse, if you
A
will.
That's what I like to see.
Is that your Fizdu
That was my
nickname?
Fizdu name, Dark Horse. I'm surprised you remember that. Actually.
Let's get our
Alright, I might have to step back. It is getting kind of late for me.
that is completely
Oh.
fine. It is a Sunday.
Sunday, we do have school tomorrow,
I have work tomorrow, but yes.
and or work. But
Okay.
Alright.
And here we
thank
I'll
you
let
for
you
commentating with us, Brandon.
I'll let you guys take over.
Thank you, Brandon, for your expert input in these recent games.
Your expert opinions and input and insight into the matchups that we.
Now, how are we gonna know what map it is now? Once they ban it, we would.
Damn.
That's fine.
Alright.
Oh, pardon my
I will
French.
I'll flip.
I will see you guys later.
Alright, thank you, Brandon.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Brandon. Have a good night.
Okay, now I
You
have, to,
too.
I have to pull up the map list again, and the wiki has ads on it. Let me close.
So, let's see. During this small little pause here, I'd like to talk about some recent patches that some people may not know happened in Valorant. Chamber has recently been buffed a little bit, even though everyone knows he was severely nerfed. You know? But, so one of his buffs, after he TPs, he can now instantly equip his weapon, which is different from before when there was a slight cooldown on his weapon.
Like when he snaps, right?
Yeah,
you
when he
mean?
snaps.
Oh, so he
He
actually goes right into his gun.
He goes right into it.
I was not aware of that.
Oh, never mind. It looks like they've started banning their first.
Icebox is the first ban.
Oh, and next ban is Breeze. Kinda looking forward to seeing something.
Well, I feel like we should just on your notes. Let's just write down all the maps.
Oh, wait, my pencil.
oh, there's one in the cup holder over there. Not
Oh,
that.
it's
That's
not.
the Silas.
Whatever.
The wait. Rep says pen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Sponsored.
We're not sponsored. We're not. We have no
Technically.
budget.
Technically, we're sponsored.
Okay. So
We got
we have Bind,
Blind,
Haven,
Haven,
Split,
Split,
Ascent,
Ascent,
Icebox,
Icebox,
Breeze,
Breeze,
Fracture.
Rack,
You're running out of speed. Pearl and Lotus.
Lotus.
Okay, so we have banned Icebox, Breeze, Pearl, Lotus, Fracture, and Haven.
So, Icebox, Breeze, Fracture, Haven,
Lotus.
Pearl.
Yeah.
So we have left Ascent, Split, and Bind.
Okay. Bind and Split, also two classic maps that have been around since I believe the open beta for Valorant, which was many years ago,
Very,
and then
very
Ascent,
true.
one of the first few maps to be added
It
afterwards.
was the first map ever added.
The first map added. Okay, I thought so, and very classic maps, very much what players are comfortable with playing on. You know,
That's true,
since
that's
it's been
true.
around for so long.
I
So
remember when it first launched, actually people tended to hate it. Very interesting.
people just hate new things. I think
They
that's
do.
I think that's all we learned today,
People
because
hate change.
we've not played a single recent map.
That's true. Hopefully,
Ascent has been banned,
Ascent has
and
been
so is
banned.
Split. So I think we're going to
We're
bind.
going to bind. Dust 2
banned
has also
Dust
been
2.
banned. Oh
Yo,
my
as soon as they
God.
add custom maps to Valorant,
Bro,
we're
it's
playing
gonna go
Dust
crazy.
2.
We're playing
We're playing
Dust
Dust 2.
immediately. Ban Overwatch.
Overwatch is already banned in my heart. I'm never playing that game again. After what they did with the
poor
PvE. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Let me put some incense up. Anyways.
Okay.
Seems as if they're going to be playing on Bind. Honestly, one of my favorite maps as an Omen main.
Yeah, the teleporters, I think one of the better gimmicks that Valorant has tried to implement with their new maps.
Very fun gimmicks. They can
yeah.
really change a lot about the dynamics
Yeah,
of the
you
game.
can just go for a lot of fakes that you normally wouldn't be able to otherwise go for. You can throw grenades and such through the teleporter.
Any launched utility can honestly go through the teleporter. And damn,
My bad.
man, trying to take me out of the game?
I'm gonna eliminate the competition.
Is Brandon leaving for good?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not coming back.
Map is Bind, and now they will be choosing between attackers and defenders. Well, wait, who is the first pick actually? I'm not sure. Or is this actually? Oh, it is. Right, during this small little pause as they already up. Actually, I don't think Chambers played much on this map, is he? I think some common picks for this map are, I believe Yoru actually, due to the teleporter. Cypher as well. Kill. But yeah, look, we got a Yoru. Oh, never mind. No, we don't. Oh, Andrew Bowie insta locking on Reyna. What a
That man, he said, all aim, no brain.
all. I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. No.
He's coming from CS:GO as his main game. In fact, I believe he even plays for an org in Drexel, like a professional esports team.
I do believe he is on one of the CSGO rosters. But so is our man Febreze over here, Jacob. I don't know if everyone is aware of this, but
my.
I do believe that he is on the starting roster for CSGO, who did in fact win the entire league that they participated in this year for the third time.
Is that so? Oh,
Yeah,
this is
but
gonna be an interesting
I've heard
game.
he doesn't really play Valorant though. He's a CSGO purist through and through.
I mean, he should go KO in my opinion. Cypher is not very suited for CS:GO veterans, as he is very much utility based.
Well, we'll just have to watch and see what
We
comes out of
will, we
this.
will. Seems as if Leon has
Choose
locked
your
onto
agent.
Brim. And this team comp, if they're gonna stick with these agents, it seems very, very interesting. Looks as if they have on the defender's side for base. Oh, and they've locked in. We have Reyna, Jet, Sky, Cypher, and Brim on Sace's side. And on GCC's side, we have Killjoy, Jet, Brimstone, Phoenix, and Sova. A very interesting lineup.
I think
Oh, you want to keep it up here?
no, oh, move it down. We are seeing the most different team comp today. Actually, two different team comps today, but I think Space has a more interesting lineup with the Brimstone. Actually, both teams have Brimstone. They did not opt for
Both
the
teams
Omen this game.
Do have Brimstone. I'm sad to see that.
I mean,
No,
considering this is one of the longest standing maps that's been in the game, we might have some lineup Larrys.
we might have two Brims. Lineups must be inbound, in my opinion. That's what I'm predicting.
And we have not seen many of the new agents. We have not seen Neon. We have not seen Gecko, not Harbor.
Yeah,
I
very
mean-
classic agent lineups here.
Could again just be a case of people playing what they're most comfortable with, which is not the newer agents.
It seems as the attackers here slowly moving towards A, trying to find a pick. Oh
No!
Through the wall, pick on Phoenix. Oh, could not get another pick though.
They had that lined up better than any barber I've ever had.
Immaculate crosshair placement. This man.
He's not playing around. He is not playing around.
Any barber you had? Damn.
No, you don't like line up.
I know. I'm sorry for you.
Well, okay, that was an exaggeration. Calm down.
No. In real life, Nick has the best hair I've ever seen.
That is simply untrue.
There's 3 going through showers here.
Elena gets tagged up by the dart, but they're not able to wallbang through the boxes.
Oh,
Jet
Jet
they
on
know the
site.
Jet dashed up.
Jet on site. They're
They're
pushing
pushing
on
out.
site now. Oh, could not
Run
get
down by the
pick.
frenzy.
4v3.
Enemy remaining. Spike
3v1
down
now.
A.
Getting surrounded. Gets the pick.
2v1.
But the
Jet, this is winnable.
bombs down.
Oh,
Dashes gets
Enemy
dinged.
remaining.
1v1, but he's dinged.
No
I
help.
got the spike.
He picked up a gun that doesn't
Oh.
have any ammo in it, so okay.
And the last rotator, the Cypher, comes around through CT, through Heaven. and
Gets the
blocks
kill.
Yeah, that opening pick definitely did a lot there, as it was a pretty close round despite that.
That was a good push through showers there. They took good control of that area of sight where they wanted to plant, but they could not get the bomb down.
They blocked the sight line towards Heaven and
Let's
put down
go
the smoke towards the back boxes, or the back corner there, so they were able to
This
isolate
is my
those
spot.
tools.
Looks as if Febreze has actual Cypher lineups.
This goes here.
Oh, he's the lineup Larry.
he is a lineup Larry.
No, no, I mean, okay, these have been around like since literally I started playing
That
like
is true.
3 years ago, or however long this game came out. But we see a Marshall on the Cypher here, able to one-shot against no armor targets, which is 3 out of 5 on the GCC side.
Attackers playing default here. Again, trying to get a pick, slowly moving up to A it seems. Although Killjoy is still at B. Maybe looking for a flanker.
Is that opening pick that
First challenge.
walks through, and
for
the Reyna
Reyna.
blind comes out.
They
As
get
Reyna
their
gets
first
1
pick.
kill. And Reyna is not able to kill.
Spike
And
Gets the
down
headshot,
A.
but could not get the kill.
there's a gap in the smoke. Does he get
player
one? No, he
standing.
barely
Ooh,
doesn't.
barely.
Gun
Oh,
here.
but the bomb is
I got
down.
the
Oh,
spike.
never mind.
They grabbed it,
Long.
but
I
the
got confused.
the little dance, the swing and the dance from the Reyna, not able to get taken down.
Good attempts. Good attempts. Defenders have won the first 2 rounds. Their force seemed to have worked, and now it seems they're going to go on a bonus round. 3 Spectres, 1 Marshall, oh, 4 Spectres I should say, and 1 Marshall versus 4 Vandals and a Spectre. A bonus round. Will they be able to get their picks and make
Launching
their eco
smoke.
They could
better?
go for some pushes this round. They've not really pushed up at all.
Oh,
Marshall
oh,
doesn't get the tag.
Doesn't
He
not
opens
get
up the
the tag.
camera in the middle of the battle.
oh,
That's
Lord.
that lack of experience coming into play there, because
Oh.
usually in CS:GO, taking out your grenades doesn't.
The camera has been
immobilize
taken
you.
out, but
I think they know that this is a B hit, and they're playing the
they
close
know.
angles.
But 2 are still over at A.
Goes for the blind because he knows he's got tagged up by the guard. Goes the other way,
Oh, could not get the kill, but gets the trade. The
and he brings out the pistol. Oh my god, close range headshot with the Marshall.
One enemy remaining.
That's 4.
Oh
Can
my
he get
Spike
5?
Can he get 5?
Give him the
Can
ace.
he get the ace? Give him the ace.
Smoke's down.
Jinjin coming from behind him.
No,
They will not give him the
did
ace,
not
but they
get
just
the
want to
ace.
secure the round.
But the bonus round.
Absolutely hero
was-
play, and they picked up 2 guns as well.
Picked up
2
2 guns.
vandals.
A successful bonus round. This is amazing for their eco. The attacking eco is decimated.
Just
Now they have to buy.
a beautiful
pistols.
show of aim there from the CS:GO legend himself.
Febreze.
This isn't like this. This should
Oh
do.
my god.
And now the guns on the GCC side looking pretty barren.
Very barren. Only pistols and armor. Will they be able to pick up a couple picks here? As
Get
they
out
do
of my
eco?
way.
Let's find out.
That's the attacking Jets knives.
Oh, the
Contact
spray
isn't-
was not there.
Okay, is not not happy with that spray down there, and the Reyna pushed up, but there is a smoke. If he touches that orb, he's probably dead, but he opts not to.
3 people pushing into.
And he avoids
into
the dart
bathrooms
by
here.
the angle. Goes in, gets right clicked by the Jet. The
Gets
knives,
right-clicked.
the knives do not reset, but the Jet now has access to the Spectre. And one pick there.
I believe the
short
Silver
A.
Drone saw the Brim that was behind him, but the Brim is breaking the.
Doesn't get spotted right.
Oh,
Takes a
gets
crazy
the
angle.
headshot. Oh,
but a
Spike
quick
down
straight
Silver
back.
gets
A.
the dink. Sheriff,
We're watching it.
my God.
The
Sheriff-
Revolver Legend
The Sheriff is unbeatable.
has
Headshot after
the Brimstone
headshot.
goes. There's a gun right in front of him. He does see it and does pick it up.
21 health.
Last
Nobody
player
can kill.
standing.
They spot out.
Oh,
And- He was looking 90 degrees to the left and he just flicked around.
what an amazing flick by Febreze. He is a CS:GO legend. That's
Just CSGO Legend with another very impactful 2 kills.
And the Reaver Vandal, of course, skins get wins.
But he has no knife skin. So is he really skins winning?
Kind of cancels out.
Yeah.
This goes here.
And you see him mixing up
That
the
goes there.
tripwire places.
Ah, this is
I
a
don't
nice
know.
spot.
If,
Trip wiring for retail.
This goes here.
I don't know if any attackers have even
Yes, this should
walked
go.
into them or broken them up to now.
The thing about Cypher is that you always have to be switching up your tripwire game, or
Yeah,
else
I
you're
mean,
gonna predict
I
it.
think that could be said for any Sentinel with utility set up, because once the
That's true.
enemy is aware of it, they could just shoot it and just completely nullify any effect that it would have.
Seems as if the attackers are going towards B side here, slowly walking towards long, and no one is defending long.
2 players in hookah. There is a turret set up. Seems like they have a bit of a read on this safe. They are pushing towards B on the defense.
Silva does not see.
Silva Dart does not see anyone, and he uses the ult, not hitting anyone.
Push on his side.
Goodbye. Where is
Spike
4v3.
down B.
Defenders. Oh,
Not looking, and the tripwire
the
does catch him.
tripwire.
And they know exactly where the last person is because of the side roll, but it's 2-man spray down.
Traded. Oh.
2-man spray down, but the rotation just came in too quick. And we are 5-0.
Good attempt on the
Sace
attackers.
in the lead here.
That tripwire really stopped that Phoenix. He was not expecting that. I mean, as we said,
Mix it up, yeah. He
Mixing it up.
thought he checked the entrance out from the octagon there and saw no tripwire. He thought he had a free walk onto site, but that was not the case.
looks as if there's already fans asking for Mr. Fabreze's autograph in the chat. Looks as if he's gonna go B.
Flash comes out, they have
Oh,
information, but could it still be a default?
Oh, first contact. Oh, and he gets the headshot, and he moves back.
Excellent burst there, not letting the spray get out of control. And then
And good crosshair
precise
placement.
headshot. And they know that one is
My camera is
backwards hookah at
destroyed.
least. As Reyna around the back pushing up. But the Sova is watching. Sova has been the star for the attackers here. Good, he gets the timing.
Oh, big timing. Oh my god, very unlucky there.
Fabrice pushes up through
But
long and
Fabrice
gets
is
picked.
gone.
Blinded.
Oh,
Wins the duel.
gets
But Sova,
wins
Last
the duel.
player
and he wins the
standing.
duel again.
Oh my. Planting. Looks like they're planting for back. Oh,
Oh, I think they heard him go to
I
teleport.
did hear him. They're planting for back site.
He has
Spike
the Brim
planted.
ultimate, but he doesn't use it. He's watching.
Does not.
Doesn't
That
get
would
the
have been
kill.
a successful Brim ult if he did, but
He's a team, but picks up the operator
there's
on the
I
spot.
forgot
He
that-
uses the ultimate.
he ults himself.
No, they both ulted each other.
Oh,
He runs.
Oh, I did not
He thought he
realize.
ulted
I thought he
himself.
ulted himself.
No, they actually
Oh,
just use it at the exact same time.
time.
He got a
What?
lot of damage with it. Both of the
He did.
both of the reach or both of the attackers post lane had really low health.
But the defender's Brim ult was unsuccessful. No picks. Could not get a kill.
And now 5-1,
Now it
GCC
seems-
getting their first round of this match.
This seems like another full buy round, except the defenders have an operator. Very good for them. Operators
Right
on this
here.
map are a little nuts, in my opinion. Especially if you're in heaven or down long.
Smoke's down.
Seems as if... Looking towards A as their next fight. Yeah, with the operation. Oh, she misses the
Quick
shot.
pick, but not get anything out of it.
Still in sight.
Bring down from Blue Hall, trying to hold it down, but
Keep them from pushing out too quickly.
the 2 blinds used up already.
Oh,
Knockout
they're
just barely
almost-
goes wide.
oh, the Sky ult is out. Looks as if they're coming. Forward.
Yep. The attackers will back off of that.
Oh,
My ult is ready.
what a good headshot by the Sova.
Yo, who is this guy? He's going crazy with the Jacob.
Where is
He gets the ult.
My ultimate.
He's getting surrounded. No, that was an insurmountable task even for a player of his caliber. As just well, 2-pronged attack from
Spike planted.
The Sova dart lineup, not detecting anybody though.
goes all the way into CT.
Here.
Oh, he's aware that
Oh.
someone is there, but doesn't quite have it lined up. And
Oh, the
Sova comes
Sova
out.
ult already. Seems like a little bit of
He's looking towards long with it. He's actually going all around the world with it, but
Could
not
not
able to
get
get
a
anything.
single hit on
But the
anybody.
Killjoy did spot them out, retaking from CT, or sorry, from long.
a.
Knocked him.
Oh,
2 picks,
One
headshot,
enemy
good
remaining.
and he down.
oh, gets the Nero swarm.
He was aware of it, but did not take it down in time. That's Molotov going out, blocking the other entrance. But
Oh,
they're
he's
not
now
watching.
looking
They're
at
not
the
watching.
right
Last
side.
player
Oh,
standing.
and
Clutch.
oh, the headshot to finish the round, but he also dies at the end.
Yeah, I expected a little bit of a wraparound, but the Killjoy just went back to the same entrance around the back of B, and they were not looking. They were not
They were
covering it.
not
and,
looking. And
that was-
she got both picks, winning the round, getting their second round of the match. 5v2 now, defenders winning, but will they be able to catch up?
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Watch this.
Joke's over! You're dead!
The Phoenix ult instantly cut down.
They gets taken out early. Side come out, but
Oh, could not. Oh my god.
Swings
5v2
out.
now. Attackers taking
Spike
over
planted.
A immediately.
yeah, and despite Sace going up 5 and 0 into
Oh,
the beginning of this
gets the
round,
headshot through the wall.
the beginning of this game, it seems like GCC is not going to go down easy.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
gets the headshot on. Oh,
Kill me.
wow. Good duels all around.
Yeah, 4 alive on the side of GCC. They're going to definitely be happy about being able to save 4 rifles into the next round.
Exactly. That was a save round before though. 4 saves, and now they're going to be buying out it seems. Yeah, a full buy yet again. So far, the 2 top fraggers, Febreze for Sace and Infinity for GCC. Both duelists
Let's go!
bottom of the leaderboard, but they will be able to catch up.
Contact in mid. Not go either.
Shots
A
have
kill
been fired.
either way. They're creeping up towards B, but no response yet from the defender side
Here.
in terms of rotates. Flash goes out.
Oh.
There's information gained that there are more players, and that is the signal for the Jet to rotate over.
Time to hunt.
Only 2 people defending A. Jet is
Dog
rotating
going out,
over to
gets
B.
the stun on the Phoenix. Jet was standing right there, but he did not peek out far enough.
Attackers pushing on his side now, it seems. Oh, no.
And this guy is still holding the cross here.
Killjoy gets a pick, but
Killjoy gets a
Febreze
pick
gets a
from
counter.
Hoopla.
Spike down B.
Right down, they know.
What a good headshot.
They know that
One
the bomb
enemy
is down.
remaining.
And it is
And-
just Silver left, but he over peaks a little bit.
A little
Taken
bit.
out. Tace gets their next round after that 3-round streak from GCC.
It's a very interesting game. Seems as if Sace has a lot of active shooters.
Why would you say that? Why would you word it like that?
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, interpret that how you
There
want.
are so many
I'm
ways
saying.
you could have said
Right here.
what you wanted to say when you chose that.
But as you can see, we have Febreze with
We are
15
American.
kills. I'm not going to respond to that statement. Let's see what's in.
Oh, quick push out.
Quick, aggressive push.
And the
Oh, never
Empress
mind.
used.
They went immediately
They're
back.
going to respect that the Empress is used and it is smoked off. So I think their plan might just be to let it run out. So it does reset on kill. Oh, almost.
Some duels happening here, but no shots.
He's checking his camera. No, he goes back.
He goes back.
Oh, he tagged him.
He tagged him.
He's
Oh, and he gets the kill.
He was on his iPad. He was.
Everyone hiding.
Man was itching his ribs. Oh,
You know exactly what the last few players are.
now they're rotating. In. A 4v3, still winnable.
Look at the Reyna
if
push
they
up.
do
They
their
can
picks
teleport out. They
They
teleport
can
out.
teleport out.
He's
but
checking. He's getting the ult orb.
Jet
He's lined
on-
up.
Oh,
One, two.
Oh,
Doesn't
he
get
doesn't
third.
get third.
Down B.
But 2v1 now.
Got spike.
Phoenix. Ryan just turned
30
around
seconds
completely
left.
and
And
takes
takes the
the
ult.
the Jet takes the
Predicted
teleporter.
by Brim.
but-
Predicted by Brim. Brim is still there.
Yeah, he hears it. He hears it. He knows.
He
Will he
doesn't
check it?
know. He doesn't
He's
know.
not checking.
He doesn't
creeps
know.
up on him.
Taken completely
And
by
Spike
surprise.
When he jumps,
He jumps.
he got him a mid-air
He still
headshot.
got
He
him.
was more accurate in the air than on the ground.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What a shot. What a shot by the Brim. An aerial shot.
I cannot believe what we've just witnessed. And he took no damage. I don't
took no
I don't think he
damage.
took
Remember to
I don't
talk
think he
to
took
each
a single
other out
point of
there,
damage
right
while he
here.
was in the air. The evasive maneuvers.
The evasive.
You were playing
maneuver.
Overwatch.
Oh my. He literally Matrix dodge.
Right here.
I can't even.
Message
I
from
can't even do
Kiki. Cannot tell if Jejun is trolling or not. I don't think so. I mean,
the results say something entirely different.
a lot of a lot of people when they transfer over from CS:GO to Valorant, they have their mouse wheel bound to jump because
Launching
that lets
smoke.
you bunny hop easier in CS:GO, and sometimes
is
people
true.
hit their scroll wheel while they're spraying. So
That is true. Oh,
and
gets the
oh,
Sova.
gets 2 pings, but they
Looks as if they're successfully taking control of Bath, but what will they do with it? Oh,
trying to push up, but the brimstone
Joke's
smoke.
over.
There you
You're
have-
dead. Here for help.
4 ults able to be
Go down
played
with-
on the
with the-
attackers. Ults don't really do much though.
You should run.
They don't know
Oh,
who's
the
in the back,
third
but he
ult
walks.
of the
He walks
attacker.
around the molly.
The
Just one.
jump.
They don't know where
Spike
the
planted.
killjoy is.
Last
He
player standing.
Oh, he was waiting there behind the entire time.
Oh.
Oh, gets
Good
gets
kill,
the
good
killjoy,
kill.
but it was about to expire anyway. I don't
That
know
is
how
true,
much
that
value
is
it has.
true. Hawk out.
He has the flashes,
Oh,
no
intel
information
gain,
gained.
But
and the angle is being watched by the Sova as Brimstone comes across U-Haul, but he checks it.
oh,
Gets
and
the
gets the
headshot.
pick,
Gets
gets
the
the
ping
oh,
though.
could not get the second one though. Good attempt though. Good attempt.
Good use of the sonar dart to get the ping while Star was
Last
behind
round
cover
before the
and then
switch.
able to peek out and
A good
immediately get the
crossfire right
headshot.
there. This guy had no choice but to push one of them as the recon dart would have detected, and the crossfire would have inevitably happened.
And ultimates going to this next round, we have Brimstone, which can be very good for holding off a push. And on the attacker side, we have Sova and Jet, which we might see to get some opening picks. The Killjoy, actually, on the attacker side, has the operator.
This is the
I think this
final
is the
round.
first operator we've seen of the entire game, and he's gonna look to try and get a pick down long, but there's no one
There's
pushing
no one
it.
pushing,
He
no
might
one watching.
gonna look down towards B, but there is a camera at the ready.
That's all that they need.
But Mr. Furby is not even.
He's taking it off in
But he gets pinged.
Oh.
Did he dodge?
Can
Does
he
he?
dodge?
He got the
He
roof.
dodges. He hits the tripwire though.
He doesn't know
Oh,
the judge right
he doesn't see the jump. He doesn't. His
And there's a
FOV
bulldog.
might be low.
Doesn't get.
Oh.
As
Oh,
rotating
they're
around,
planting, they're planting.
the Reyna
Oh,
gets killed.
Gets the
Spike
Phoenix.
planted.
The 5 versus 2, now 4
Smoke
versus
tapping
2
place.
scenario.
Smoke tapping place. Post-plant situation.
They are completely smoked off in hoop, and that is where both of the retakers are. They have not really much utility to get around, but they can try to close off some sight lines.
Seems as if Brim is about to use his ultimate here. Oh, but he gets Sova arrowed.
Twice. Brimstone
Last player
ultimate,
standing.
I think.
Oh,
it
and the
did get
Sova
used
dart
very early, but-
win the round right there.
And a 7-5 half.
Switching sides.
I just Sace took a commanding victory in the beginning, but
But they were able to catch up.
Yeah.
They were able to catch up by a large amount. 7v5 is very winnable still.
Carlos, Mr. Borp on the Jet, has been doing a great job of getting these entries and just holding down those angles, winning more duels.
Infinity, as Sova, has been able to win a lot of duels here. And getting multiple picks for their team.
And now, Sace on the attacking side has 3 ghosts, 1 frenzy, and the utility on the sky. And we see 3 ghosts, or now 2 ghosts and 2 frenzies on the defending side. I think the frenzy lends itself a little bit better to defense because you know you can guarantee holding those close angles.
Oh,
and they
information
get
from the
information.
Sova.
He gets a quick pick. And they're pushing out, they're looking for more, but Mr. Fabi is ready for it.
The counter pick. Oh, but
It's one, but not more.
trade.
And they trade back again. And that is site completely taken.
Hulk out.
Checking for information if there's anyone in the halls, but
B-side is
Spike
clear, but
planted.
Brim
Yeah.
is on the prowl.
Brim is pushing, but so
Going to elbow.
is Reyna. They're gonna have a duel here.
Oh, Reyna wins the duel.
Shot. Heals up, gets the 50 extra health, so now he has the ghost and 150 health. Really powerful in the pistol round.
Very, very powerful. Will Phoenix and Jet be able to take this back?
Who's watching it? No one's watching Hookah right now, but the Molotov will give them the information.
Both have to.
One enemy
The
remaining.
double peek, and the last one is reloading.
Yep.
Gets flanked by the Reyna.
A good try, good try. 2 picks, not bad for pistol round.
And Sace will win the second pistol round of the game.
And it seems as if they are forcing. Look at that.
Yep.
A Bulldog, 3 Spectres.
We have 1 bonus from Jeju, it seems. He's gonna... Nope, he
Never
goes
mind.
Here.
straight to a Spectre, and they are not messing around,
Here.
not willing to
Here.
give up the second round, especially because we do have Mr. Infinity the Sova on the Sheriff. Flicks headshots here to be
Oh,
that's a lot of
low
damage.
health on Sova and
They try to
one
push
pick.
up in shower. Flash goes, turns immediately.
Oh, he
Dash
doesn't
through.
get the kill. And
But Sova's right there.
oh, Sova's right there to get the trade. But
he gets
Sova
traded
dies
back.
as well. Traded back. Now a 4v2. Not
Spike
looking
planted.
They're going to be ready, holding all angles. A little bit passive on shower, but both defenders are coming from CT side.
One enemy remaining.
Push up.
Oh!
Reloads in his face.
good. Reloads in it. Doesn't.
Oh my god, he's going
Gets
for
the knife. Fabrice gets the knife. The first
The
knife of the game.
Respect. I mean, most games you don't see any knife, but
That's true.
I do believe we saw a couple. out
And
of
I
the-
wonder
the
if we'll
phase
see
two.
more.
I think there is a good chance we might see more, but
That goes there.
Faye's looking to try to close out the rest of this game in
This goes here.
4 more rounds if they can continue the streak, as a little bit of a strange buy from both teams, not
Very
quite
strange
full.
vibe.
I will find you.
Wow. Let's see what happens. Okay, it seems as if they're slowly pushing up A short.
They have no eyes on it right now,
No, oh, they pushed.
and they got
successfully pushed
2
through all
smokes
the way
down.
to Lips.
They're making a wall of smokes. The 2 shower players have no sight.
Oh, first pick through the smoke.
They do have the better guns. It's a little bit easier to Killjoy all the way around the back, but
All
it's
the
smoked
way-
off too. I think that was their own team. Right?
Oh,
They lined up.
very good headshot.
player
Almost
standing.
gets
Couldn't get
more,
the
but
second
doesn't
one.
get any. And the plant finally going down.
Play finally going down. Oh, gets
Spike
the intel.
planted.
Someone is through that smoke. But where?
Gets
Oh, 2 picks.
What a spray! And he spotted the arm of this guy. But this
Oh,
guy's wrapping
he's
around.
Wrapping
He doesn't
around,
know.
wrapping around. Doesn't see it. It's over. Attackers have won their 10th round of the game.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
You're talking. I was like, oh shit.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Going into round 16. And we're looking at the economy again. They invested a lot into last round GCC, and now they don't have a lot of guns.
Going on an eco round. Defense. See if they can get some picks and reduce the eco of the enemy team.
But they were able to get quite a few picks in the previous game with the with the sheriff. Yeah,
Yeah.
so if we could see maybe some more of that in this round, it might be able to go either way.
Oh,
and they
the
spot
dog
out. They
has
have
spotted.
the location. Killjoy
No one
doesn't have
here
the
to help.
utility to get out. They know that they're locked in this corner and they have nowhere to go.
I know
And the Cypher also goes out, but it doesn't really matter because all
Trades everywhere. 2v2
they're just
now.
pushing out. He pulls out the
He
bomb at
pulls
the
out the
wrong
One
time.
enemy remaining.
Oh my.
He's getting flanked around.
Oh,
Reloads, but
Reload.
the dash.
could not get the kill. The dash back. The
Dash
patience
back.
on Sky to get the kill there.
Yeah, he just stood completely still and was like, "Okay, if you're not gonna kill me, I'm just gonna kill you then."
You're like, you don't spray me? Alright, my turn. Alright, but let's see here. You know, I think we should do some more creative mode shots here.
I mean,
Turret out.
I don't know. Be my guess. I think if we see another AXP like we did in the previous
yeah,
round,
I'm
that's
gonna-
definitely where you might want to do that.
We will reveal their secrets.
I think it's just a toggle. So
So let's see. We have multiple attackers looking towards each shore, but they're not committed. Sova ult
okay, so
immediately.
that was an ally smoke in the previous round on the flank. Two
picks.
kills.
2 picks by Killjoy. Oh,
And
But
Bowie,
two picks back.
two more are back.
got your trail.
And the Sky Ultimate is going out. Surely they're gonna find this other position, but he
Bowie
gets lined up.
But A site is under control by the attackers. Will they be able to get
Yeah,
the
and
retake?
the Sky Ultimate did go towards
planted.
mid and get killed there, so they do know that that's where the remaining 2 players are.
Looks like Reyna and Killjoy are about to duel each other.
Pushing up, ready for it. Gets the spray, but misses
but
it.
He wins
And the
duel.
swing is able to get the kill.
A
lined up.
2v2 now.
Ace potential here from the Killjoy, but Killjoy is on low health.
It is time for creative mode.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
You missed everything. You missed everything.
I didn't realize that they would push that quickly. My apologies. But
Match point.
it seems as if both picks Bowie with a 4K.
Right here.
That was Bowie. Right?
Right here.
That was Bowie. Right?
Wait,
Yeah,
on
in
Reyna?
Bathrooms? Yeah, Reyna. Yeah.
Reyna
Bowie with the 4K.
was the one who went huge there.
Carrying that round. Making sure they didn't
Absolutely.
fall behind.
And we have one last final buy
Right here.
from GCC as Sace goes on to match point.
Let's see if they're able to do it. Reyna lurking back on A, maybe getting a pick.
There's 2 peeking out long here. Duel goes out. Takes the 2
down
versus
long.
1, but no kill goes either way.
Oh,
Spins through the
through
smoke
the
against
smoke.
the kill.
Through
And
the smoke, 2 kills on B.
they push out
have
through the
sight.
smoke.
They have sight now.
The spray was
Cage
a
trigger.
little bit off because of the previous shots from the smoke, and Mr. Furby
Oh!
accordingly. And
And
we
Reyna,
catch Reyna getting a kill on the, seeing the legs, getting the kill. And this is a seemingly impossible retake for GCC here.
it is match point. They do not get the
Reyna ult goes out.
begin
Intimidation factor.
a 5v2, but a Brim
Open up
ult
the
is here.
sky.
The Ripple goes out, but they push up.
Oh! They get the
Attackers
pick
win.
on Bowie, but they could not finish it out.
And that is a decisive 13-5 victory for Stace over GCC. But I will say GCC just definitely put up a
They
lot of a fight there.
A good fight by GCC. Lots of good rounds by them.
MVPs of this game were, of course, Fabrice Jacob for Sace and Infinity for GCC, which is... He is not on this roster. It seems like he was a last-minute addition.
It seems so.
He came out to play for sure, so I'm going to assume that the preparation, not as much as Sace had.
As we had predicted in the beginning,
But
Sace with their team comp was able to play very much more cooperatively and as a team versus GCC.
really, I think all of the members of Sace had some pretty good performances on the individual rounds.
Good contributions towards each win.
The utility usage I felt was good. The information game from the Cypher and the Sky was really good. They were
Very
able
key,
to
very
pin
key.
down where players were and act accordingly, and I think that led them to get this 13-5 victory.
I agree.
And I think the next game going into this will be Sace again versus Ascend, who played in the previous game against ASA. I think Fizdu had the most round difference. I believe they won 13-2
13-2,
against
yeah.
Jusa. And
And I believe the most tied round was
Ascend
the
versus
town game.
ASA,
Ascend versus ASA,
which was
yeah.
13 or yeah 13-11.
Very, very close match between.
Mm-hmm.
It seems as if we're seeing a lot of decisive victories between these teams here.
Yeah, but now going into the second round of the bracket, both of these teams have shown pretty amazing stuff so far, and I think we're going to be looking to be a pretty good game for these next two final games, the semifinals and grand finals.
Lots of Valorant giants here going up against each other.
Okay. Yeah,
Is there pause?
I think as we wait for the competitors to get into their next game and maybe give Team Sace a little bit of a break, we
We
will
will give a 5-minute break.
right back. Okay, and here we are for our semi-final match. I believe they are doing the map pick ban phase right now.
Ascent. They have chosen Ascent as their map.
The first repeat map of the day. We saw Bind,
We saw Haven.
we saw Haven, and we saw Ascent, and this will be
Ascent.
our second time seeing Ascent. And Ascend is starting on defense with they starting on attack.
Mhm.
Do you believe they're in the process of switching right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how much it changed, but I think it should be set now, right?
That was a minute. I think it's 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll put my hand up and time how long it takes until you see me put my hand up on the feed.
Oh, you timed it. I wasn't counting. I think they said something. Oh, they're doing a tactical timeout right now, it seems. A little bit larger of a break. That's okay.
I think it increased, but I don't think it's a bit.
I think it'll take. It looks as if both teams are good now. So we have added a little bit of a stream delay this time. Just
Completely ensure fair play on both sides.
yes. And now here comes the agent selection process. As if we already have some hovers here with Sova. Oh. I think it's a minute.
I'm just gonna want. Fuck.
Alright. Looks as if the team comp is slowly becoming
like 20 seconds.
apparent.
I mean, we could restart stream if we wanted to. I think we just restart now.
Restart stream?
Yeah, I mean, well, it'll be back up in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do
We are
that.
going to restart the stream just to ensure there's a delay.
Be
The
right
stream
back.
should come back up in about a minute from now.